is up, everybody? Welcome back to Finals Day at Wavedash, SoCal's new premier major powered by Beast Coast. I'm Jet the Jenga God. I'm here with Arkistor, and we're here for an exciting day of matches. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, Jet. It's bright and it's a beautiful day here in Oceanside, California. We're right next to the beach here, right outside. You walk out the door, you're on the sand. It's going to be a great time. Everyone here having a blast so far, enjoying the beach, enjoying the sun, and enjoying the games. We got some great ones coming up here, starting off with our top 48 bracket.
Yeah, I mean, our top 48 bracket is going to be stacked. We've got a lot of interesting stuff coming up and, you know, a lot of potential upsets. I think most of what we saw yesterday in terms of, you know, coming into the top 48 was relatively expected, but there were a couple crazy ones, obviously, Ven getting upset. Obviously, you know, a couple of things that didn't quite happen, like, you know, Larry Lur wasn't here, so yeah, we had some crazy stuff happen with that, and now we're in top 48, and this is where the magic begins.
Yeah, and speaking of Larry not making it to the tournament, we actually have the person that took his seed coming up first on our stream today. Benji, the San Diego Cloud player, was able to make it out winner's side of that pool, beating Callie the Lucas and
Leo, the gunner.
Yeah, the Gunner, Mega Man, all those characters. And he makes it out winner's side. It's going to be our first match up on stream. He's going to be against Tyranx, you know, one of SoCal's most well-known Lucina players.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tyranx Lucina is a force to be held for sure. And they're starting off with a rock, paper, scissors. Let's see who's going to take it. Oh, okay. Which one of these guys is the is Tyranx, and which one?
On the right there is going to be Benji. On the left is Tyranx.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, and
Arkistor with the knowledge, knows everybody in this scene.
Yeah, this is
SoCal
my
native.
home region, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, and shoutouts, you can see right there, on the back of all of our competitor badges, it actually has the full rule set, giving everyone the stage list, no confusion there. They were able to say, okay, I want to strike, and what do I want to strike again? Oh, it's on the back of my badge here. Let me get all that information.
So insanely convenient. Speaking of conveniency, there's a really nice product here that we have in the bottom right that you can scan to get a discount on. It is this AverMedia Live Gamer Portable 2 Plus capture cards. A lot of my friends use these to capture their sets at tournaments. You know, when they can't get on stream, when they can't get on a recorded setup, you can just take this. You don't need a computer, you don't need nothing. You can just record your sets. Super convenient for majors where, you know, you want to record your set against a top player. You want to record your set against somebody who you know it's going to be a close match with. Bring that out, record it, VOD review later. It's perfect.
Yeah, I've definitely seen people pull up and just say, hey, I am at this setup. I have my capture card, got the SD card loaded in there. I'm going to watch these later. Come play me.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, if you're interested in that, definitely check out the QR code in the bottom right of your screen. And honestly, like, it's not just people bringing these on their own. We have Club Smash in the building with their own VOD stations, making sure, like, even if you didn't get on stream here at Wavedash 2022 powered by Beast Coast, we got all the matches going on YouTube. Plenty of VOD stations. Even if you didn't catch your favorite player on stream, check their YouTube out. You might find some matches you didn't get to catch.
Yeah, I think that's one of the coolest parts about this whole thing is the fact that there's so many matches that are being recorded, so many matches that are being uploaded day of. But right now, we got one match to talk about, and it's going to be Benji versus Tyranx, a battle of swords.
Yeah, and we're getting off, starting out top 48 right now. Cloud versus Lucina on small battlefield.
Yeah, Lucina going to be able to open up Cloud, I think, a little bit easier and be more on the edge guard train, while Cloud is going to be a character that's going to be forcing Lucina into the corner with those back airs and sort of using more ledge trap, using more his ability to have a slightly longer reach. But I think Lucina is going to be the one who's going to be going out there a heck of a lot more.
Yeah, no, in most sword matchups, it feels like the game plan is once I finally get in on Cloud, I'm an edge guard him, but Cloud has one of the biggest ranges on his sword in the game, so it can be quite difficult with things like a safe backer or forward air. But it looks like that doesn't matter too much to Tyranx right now, getting a very early lead. Yeah,
Tyranx seems to be sort of cleaning up this stock super well, but now is in the corner, could possibly take an edge guard. No, not gonna go for any sort of a two-frame opportunity with down tilt. Sometimes with Lucina, her B goes past the ledge, so if you go for a two-frame, you get hit yourself, and then you don't even get the ledge trap in.
Yeah, it's kind of a get-out-of-jail-free card if you overcommit at the ledge against Lucina there.
Lucina right now in the corner, being pressured a little bit, but Benji's going to have to make something happen as now she regains center stage, fighting in the corner, pressuring him with another forward air, and down to no, even catches the roll in. went for the down tilt on the left side and then caught the roll in with the dancing blade to the right. Really nice job.
Yeah, insane reaction there from Tyrant. Was able to cover everything possible in that situation. Benji goes for the read with the air dodge on the air dodge with the cross slash. Not gonna find it. And he's getting a little desperate here with that up smash.
Yeah, he went for the right read, but unfortunately he wasn't able to get the right side. You know, sometimes the air drift is another part of the mix-up game for these characters when they're falling with their air dodge. And we see a down tilt in attempted down smash, which would have definitely gotten the stock. But even now, Cloud's still not getting a return kill on that shielded down smash, and this is looking like it's going to run away from Cloud really quickly as Benji is finding himself under a tremendous amount of pressure by Tyrant's Lucina.
Yeah, okay, a backer is finally going to give Benji the stock, but he's still down 122%, has the limit online, uses the blade beam, tries to find a follow-up, and F-Tilt's going to force Tyrant's off the stage, and the ledge trap with an up B.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the moves that you can use to punish get-up attack and neutral get-up if you time it, and you can also turn it around to catch roll. So it's just like a very very versatile option. Captain Falcon uses it a lot as well. You sit there and shield and you up B out, but it's not going to be a huge punish, but at the same time, it's still keeping the pressure up. And now Benji has found himself all the way back into this game. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it back here, but yes, he is, as Lucina is not able to get out in time, and now the limit's online. Cloud is Super Saiyan and powered up.
Yeah, he's glowing blue, and you know what that means? The stock could be gone right now. He's going to look for a ledge trap at least. Back air doesn't even need the limit. Back air 1 gets the shield, small back air 2, shield pokes, hit headshot right there.
Yeah, that's a very classic ledge trap for Cloud. They'll do the landing back air to the rising back air. Rising back air not super safe on shield, but the landing back air is enough to pressure the shield a lot if you don't angle it up.
Yeah, and Tyranx was able to finally even out that stock. You know, even though Benji had a slight lead for a couple of seconds, it's going to be a quick response from Tyranx, and one neutral win is really all it takes to get so much damage in this matchup.
Yeah, we're seeing Tyranx just keep the pressure up in this corner so much. Is he going to be able to get the stock? No, it seems like now it's Tyranx's turn on the back foot, and he's being pressured, but okay. Switches it up, gets a neutral win, and oh, wow.
What a recovery from Benji. I was sure he was getting hit by that Dolphin Slash.
Yeah, and then it felt like he hung out on the ledge a little bit too much, but a shield break, and Tyranx is going to take this game.
And what a way to win the first game of the set. That sets a precedent. You have to be so careful. That's going to be in Benji's head for the rest of this best of 5.
Oh, yeah. I mean, against Lucina, a lot of times what you want to do with shield, you want to shield your pokes. You want to, not get clipped by that down tilt, not get clipped by those forward airs. But at the same time, as you're shielding that poking, your shield's getting a little bit weaker. Suddenly, bam! Get that shield breaker. And yeah, nice return kill right here. We see the. Okay,
we were trying to get the replays, but they just hopped straight into the next game.
They're not giving us any time for these replays, and I understand. After a really high octane game like that, it's something you want to keep the pace up. You want to not let the not let the energy dissipate at all.
Cross slash going to be the start for this one. 65% off just a few hits. Cloud is able to rack up so much damage so quickly.
Yeah, both these characters do have that same sort of mentality of like, I don't have a lot of like explicit combos, but there's a lot of, all of my hits send you into a bad spot that you really don't want to be in. And it's like a, you're being juggled. Yeah, you're being, and
speaking of checkmate, what's Tyranx to do about that?
It's untechable. It's untechable, and it was timed perfectly. So sometimes you can get the up B past that, but not that time. And yeah, really nice positioning for Benji as he's going to get a little bit more extra hits. 41% already.
I don't know if I'd call that a little bit. He has so much momentum in his favor, not letting that shield break to end game 1 affect him. He is playing so well on this game, too, looking a lot more comfortable on the bigger version of the stage on PS2.
Yeah, I mean, I think Tyranx is definitely one of the a little bit more known players. So, you'd expect him to be more comfortable, but maybe Benji was just, warming up a little bit. No!
What a punch.
Thundercats! Gets that up smash. Nice job there.
Lucina poking with the nairs right now. Very safe option a lot of the time. Just able to drift in and out. If you find your hit, go for the chase.
Yeah, getting a little two-piece. That's what I was talking about. Lucina not having a lot of big combos, but does have those 1-2s. And now it's a little bit of hunting. It gets the back air and the limit. Is it time? Oh, goes for the returning up air.
Double jump here. It's gonna cost him his limit.
Yeah, forcing him to use that limit is really valuable, because not only does it not give him that immediate kill option, but it also gives him a lot less, you know, speed, maneuverability, fastfall, and things like that. So once Cloud has limit,
great up smash out shield.
Yeah, it doesn't even need it for that.
Yeah, we see Tyrant's, you know, he goes for that forward, he overdrifts it. Maybe he's like, oh, I'll cross up, mess you up, but unfortunately for him, Benji was only facing that direction. That's an easy trigger to pull.
Yeah, that's one of the mentality things. It's like, oh, sometimes cross-ups, you don't want them.
Up smash out shield, quick response. Honestly, not the highest percent we see stocks get taken in this matchup.
Yeah, it's been two big up smashes for Lucina to get those stocks in. Every time it seems like there's a slightly not positive enough move on shield for Benji, and he gets really punished for it.
Which is kind of crazy because a lot of Cloud's moves are pretty positive on shield.
Yeah. I mean, both his forwarder and his back air, very reasonable. But
Bit of overcommitment for Benji, almost spells death. And, you know, now he's at least getting juggled in the corner. Ow. The air dodging just barely missing the punish from Tyrex.
And it's now a battle of who can land that final hit. And no, Benji has learned from the last game, not getting his shield broken this time. But get up attack into the shield. You can F smash that one.
Oh my God, Tyrex just knows that matchup down. He's got it. Like, you'll get up attack, that's lagging up. I can forward smash it even. That is an insane thing to be ready for, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, get up attack is very punishable, and sometimes it's a really good option to get your opponent off of that pressure in the corner. But other times, you know, you're just gonna eat a death for it. And yeah, this sequence here was really cool for Benji. It seemed like he was just super ready for every single option, and preemptively throwing out that side B in a position where Tyranx was forced to up B was really nice.
Yeah, he couldn't have gone lower to avoid it either. He wouldn't have made it back in that case.
And yeah, that F smash ending off the stock, and we're going to be hopping into game 3 here. Tyranx able to clutch out both of those games, put himself in a game point situation.
Down throw into the up air. This is big damage. It's going to be a juggle, but Cloud able to fight his way down. Goes for the cross slash. Throw out a second one. You get a little mix up on him.
Yeah, that's one of the options you have as Cloud in the matchup. Whenever you're side being on someone's shield, you can mix up exactly how many hits you do. But if they predict it, they can get a big punish. Yeah, but not from the limit version. The limit version, basically no end lag, as you can see there. And oh wow,
catching the DI out. He was trying to avoid getting a follow up after the Nair. DI's out to stop at the dash attack. Almost loses his stock incredibly early for it, but just barely able to save the DI in the last second.
Yeah, it's good. It's good awareness, you know, knowing exactly how to DI combos and GI the kill moves, because when players mix it up on you, it's this is a crazy interaction in the corner already. But when players mix it up on you, that's like the things that beat the good players, right? You mix up your expected outcome, and then you end up with a more powerful result.
Yeah, sometimes you just, when you're such a good player, sometimes you gotta throw out the bad player options thing. They're like, oh, I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna do the thing good players do.
Yep.
They're not ready for the thing bad players do. You just throw out a Randy forward smash or neutral, sometimes it hits.
And another stock taken by the up smash here for Lucina. Tyranx has been making money off of this up smash so many times, and I feel like that's one of Lucina's underused moves in general. So it's really nice to see it make an appearance here.
Oh, a little bit antsy on the up air shield. You cannot punish that. And it's going to be an up air to take the stock and even it out just a little bit.
Okay, now the limit is here. Let's see if it's enough to bring a little bit of a comeback. A forwarder does not get the spike, but goes for the up B for a little bit extra percent facing the other direction. Ooh, dropping the shield there so you don't get shield broken. Smart move.
Yeah, and we're seeing, you know, at least he's not getting his shield broken anymore, but the pressure from that game 1 is still being applied every time he sees the shield breaker start to charge. And not only that, but we still can change how long she charges it for. You can't just perfectly parry it every time it comes out.
Man, but if you do, though, it's so hype.
It feels great, obviously, yeah. Like, you get hit, you get parry on that, you feel like the best player in the room.
But unfortunately, no parries for Benji, but does have some good ledge pressure. Tries to read the roll in with an up smash, and now Lucina is able to fight her way out the corner, and just the run in on the missed tech. No option hit. But this is Benji's time to shine. Goes for the side B, and no punish.
Up air backer, yeah. Looking like Mori almost with those landing up airs.
Oh, and the 2-frame on the up B, and yeah, Benji is going to fall. Tyranx 3-0 on Benji, but honestly, every game was super doable. So Benji could have had that one, but This time it's going to go to Tyrex. And Benji, though, still in here. Still going to be in loser's bracket. And yeah, this was such a nice attempt at robbing a stock early.
Yeah, I mean, you get DI in on that back throw, you die.
Yeah, exactly. And even with the weak hit there, still got, you know, a lot of good percent, but it just was not enough as Tyrex finishing out these stocks so well.
Yeah, we're going to take a little look at this fresh stock replay here. We see so much damage to the back air into the down tilt rack up a quick 16. Putting Tyrex in juggle, but it doesn't matter. He's just able to fight his way out over and over. Easy punish on that up B. There's so much lag. Lucina up smash out shield, getting the job done.
Yeah, and like I said, Lucina up smash made a lot of things happen this time. You know, it's not normally a move that you see a whole ton of, but Lucina does have a good kill option out of shield. Does have that super fast one as well with the up B, but the up smash is gonna be the one that gets the job done. Cool.
Yeah, honestly, like it just shows the strength that Lucina has, and especially when Tyrex is piloting it, so comfortable on, you know, knows what moves can come out, how fast they are. It says, I can punish get up attack with up smash. I wouldn't have thought to do that, would you?
Depends on the character I'm playing, but yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes when you see a get up attack, you're like, oh, this is time. This is time for the big punish. So, nice job there. But you know, we got VG Bootcamp right here. VG Bootcamp running this stream, doing a whole lot for us. Make sure to subscribe to them. You're gonna support Smash in all its endeavors. VG Bootcamp, one of the biggest sponsors of, you know, just everywhere. And
yeah, I feel like anytime I'm like, oh, there's a tournament going on, where can I watch it? If it's not like if it's not one of like 3 or 4 tournaments, it's probably on VG Bootcamp.
Yeah, and they do have that new VGTV thing for Ultimate and for Melee. If you ever want to watch any Smash, you can go to VGTV Ultimate and VGTV Melee. Both of those are constantly running Smash content. Really great stuff. You can see the links here, and it's 24/7. So if you're like, I'm kind of bored. What do I want to watch? There's no tournaments on. There's always a tournament on at VGBC.
Yeah, and hey, you know what? Throw a follow, throw a sub. If you're already here, you know? Whether you're watching this on YouTube or watching these matches on YouTube, you probably won't hear this ad read. But if you're watching on Twitch right now, you're here. Throw a follow. Maybe sub. You get all these cool emotes.
I love Jump Steal. Jump Steal is one of my favorite emotes. It's just like, nope.
Yeah, plus, like, y'all got Prime. You might not know it, but you got it.
Yep,
Maybe throw it VGBC's way.
For sure.
Get some free emotes.
Yeah, that'd be fun. That'd be fun. All right, but we are going to be hopping into this next match pretty soon here at Wavedash 2022, powered by Beast Coast, and it's a lot nicer here today. You know, yesterday so hot, so many people in the venue, but today we got some nice breeze rolling through the venue. We got a lot of people in the background watching right now, and they're excited. They're excited for the next matches coming up.
Honestly, shout out to like the venue putting us like right by the back door here, because we got the ocean breeze coming through the open doors here. Get some nice natural light coming in on us.
Yeah.
Honestly, feels pretty great over here.
It's nice. It's nice to be near the beach. I didn't actually get a chance to go to the beach yesterday because I was just so excited about all the Smash happening. I was like, oh, there's a beach right here.
Sure.
I brought my swim trunks. I'm ready to go to the beach, and then I just was like, but actually 12 hours of Smash.
I figured that's what a lot of people did this weekend, I'll be honest.
Absolutely. Okay, but the next match we have coming up is actually 2 players not from SoCal. Big Boss, honorary SoCal, number 0, I believe, on the PR.
Our PR. Yeah, he's just been here so much that like we had to give him some recognition,
sort of
like,
love, right?
Yeah, like if you're gonna come and support our locals more than some of our other players, like you might as well get going on there as well.
Are you calling somebody out right now, or is that just a general call?
No, he just had more
SoCal?
Attendance than like a lot of the people on our PR. He's just a fiend. He shows up to everything.
He's a fiend, dude.
And like, he got so good so fast. Like
I love Big Boss. Big Boss is an amazing
I remember
person.
a year ago he was coming up and like, oh man, who's this Big Boss? A Rob player from Mexico? Now like everyone knows who Big Boss is. You know, that's the guy.
He is the Big Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of another player that's come up a lot recently, Spot has been making waves in Central California and Northern California. Obviously on the NorCal PR, and you know, just has amazing results, beaten a ton of really good players, beaten Luis recently. So
that is
you know,
impressive. Yeah.
really good wins. And on that Steve, and he has some crazy setups, man. Every time, you know, I see Spot, I'm like, what's he cooking right now? What's he cooking? He's about to do some crazy stuff. So.
And I feel like Steve's one of those characters where like everyone wants to hate him, but he's one of the funniest characters to like watch. Like if you're not playing in the match, big fan of Steve. But if I'm playing him, I don't want to see that character come out.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
if we're gonna commentate some Steve matches, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
We're gonna see some funny stuff.
You just see the Minecraft stuff, and you're like, ah, there's Minecraft right there. He just built the whole tower.
He's building on him.
Yeah, but I think Rob is actually a character that has a lot of good tools to contest those things that Steve does. Nair really good at clearing blocks depending on what stage you're on, and also has options to kill Steve in the corner with the side B and the laser, gyro, lots of good options to edge guard him. So I'm excited to see how Big Boss approaches this matchup. I know there's not a lot of Steves in the area, but Big Boss is just a very talented player in general, so he can make things happen when a lot of players would falter to what some would consider cheese.
Yeah, definitely. I was talking to Chase earlier, and I think he was saying he played Steve against Big Boss at the pre-local.
Yeah, that's very Chase.
It is very Chase. But what he was saying is that, like, he was playing it and was working pretty well against Big Boss, so we'll see if maybe that practice with Chase's Steve gave him a little more matchup knowledge. Maybe they got a little more practice after the pre-local, said, okay, you're playing Spot tomorrow, maybe we can get some games with the Enderman.
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, Chase actually has a really good Steve.
He does,
and it's terrifying because he's gonna start pulling him out in brackets soon, and I don't think people are ready for Chase's Steve. But Chase's Steve is not the one that's on screen right now. It's gonna be Spot from Central California. I know Central California is out here repping their boy. They had a lot of people who came through, and I wouldn't be surprised if we hear a lot of cheering in the background for Spot as things go down in this set.
Yeah, definitely. I think one of the best things about being here on day 2 is not all of us are in bracket anymore. You know, you and I aren't. A lot of people out there aren't. We get to just sit back, watch some of the matches, be a little dumb with each other, have some fun.
Yeah, that's the best. Honestly, my favorite part of a Smash tournament is after I finished, and I'm just like, all right, let's watch the homies. Let's watch the good matches.
Let's
and
get dumb in the crowd and yell.
Yeah, buddy. And luckily, we get to get dumb in front of a mic and yell. So that's it's a little bit better. And I think they're working on a button check right now.
Quick button check. We got some player cams for you guys, and also in the bottom right corner of this player cam, you can find some QR codes, get some discounts on some wonderful Avert Media product. We shouted them out a little earlier, told you all the good benefits, but if you weren't here for that, Avert Media capture card there, you can record even without your computer running, just save it to like an SD card, bring it to tournaments with you, it's pretty portable, get it set up, record all your matches yourself, have them to watch later, as well as they got a webcam there for you.
Yeah, they got that really nice live streamer cam 513. It's 4K Ultra HD, so it's
4K,
got
damn.
4K.
They're gonna see all my pools.
That's at least 3, maybe even one more. And yeah, it's got a really good angle, built-in microphones as well. So something that if you're looking to stream, you're looking to have that nice quality on yourself. It's good to have. It's good to have. So make sure to check them out.
Scan the QR codes, you get $10 off. Discount code is valid from yesterday to the 12th of August.
Ooh.
As well as you get $45 off if you buy both of them together.
Oh wow, that's really nice. Yeah, like I said, I think that that capture card one of the best things you can have.
It's $10 off for the live streamer cam 513, $45 off the live gamer portable 2 plus. So that's $45 off a capture card for yourself.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Scan that QR code.
That capture card really valuable if you're somebody who wants to improve. If you're somebody who really wants to get better at the game, watching your replays, even if you lose, especially when you lose, is the most important thing. So
yeah, figure out why.
Yep. Okay, we're moving on. We got Spot versus Big Boss hopping into the game. Enderman versus Rob, and let's see how this goes down.
Go!
Okay, starting off with that little wall, but quickly able to take it down with the forward air, and we see so many down
20% off a down tilt.
Oh, man.
Sorry, but I love the block into the down tilt, into the minecart, making up the damage immediately.
Yeah, that nil into a down tilt is a really good option against Rob, who's a little bit tall. His head is often be clipped by that down tilt when he's coming up at you, so he doesn't have a lot of good options to contest it, and it's just an immediate way of fighting off and attacking Rob.
Yeah, and honestly, like, one of the biggest tells that, like, someone's actually really good at Steve is when they're good at the building part of it. Because, like, you can play Steve and you can jab people, do, like, jab back or whatever with it, but it's when you start building and you become a menace that way that you really figured out how to play Steve, I feel like.
Yeah, and I think that's where, I was going to say that's where Spot excels, but this time, he's just going to be hopping straight into the blast zone as that up smash goes straight through the block, doesn't care, doesn't matter, and so we're in what I call phase one of the game right now on PS2. As Steve, you start with these dirt blocks and you start with the wood blocks. But on PS2, you never actually mine more of those. So, oh, wow. This Big Boss trying to shut me up about phases. But you never actually mine more of those. You only get stone blocks as well as iron, gold, and diamond eventually. So right now, we've approached the second phase of the game where Steve has these stone blocks. He can just place them to mess up any approach that Big Boss is trying to go for. But if Big Boss just grabs you and up airs you, it doesn't matter. And Big Boss is putting out a really good showing here and not letting Spot get any sort of momentum.
Yeah, and I feel like that's such a big deal in the Steve matchup. When you're able to stop him from building, stop him from mining, it really starts to become detrimental. We see Spot's only slightly above half of his available resources right now. He hasn't been able to mine at all. He still hasn't gotten gold or diamond.
Yeah, we haven't seen a single gold, single diamond, and that's a huge deal. And it's really impressive how much pressure that Big Boss is able to put onto him. Oh wow, what a tech on that block that Steven placed, and now Big Boss is going to be pressuring with an up air.
Oh, he missed the DI.
It's gonna take the stock.
Possible DI, like.
Yeah, so there's
there's tricks to it, but it feels like you're always wrong, right?
Yeah, so I've had some really, really long conversations with people who are sure they know about the DI for Rob, and they've told, good players too, that have told me 4 different things about how to DI Rob's up air, and nobody actually knows because it's so ambiguous. But for that specific circumstance, that up tilt up air, there is actually a specific way to do it. But anyway, right now, we don't have enough time to talk about that because they're going to go into the next game. And Spot is going to be on this small battlefield where he has a lot of really cool setups that he can use.
But speaking of setups.
You go ahead.
I was just popping off of the Rob setups right there. The gyro Z catch is always fun to watch.
Yeah, it's a very satisfying sound too, because you're just like, what? Oh my God! Really missing the DI on that one, 97%, and unfortunately, it's gonna be absolutely blasted by that up air.
Okay, Spot trying to build a wall on the ledge there, make it difficult for Rob to recover, but he does find the way around. The forwarder not gonna, or it's gonna spike, but not take the stock at that percentage.
Right. Okay. Here's the setup that Spot loves, but unfortunately for Spot, Big Boss is able to completely ignore that. And
good air dodge.
I thought he was about to be launched straight into that.
Yeah, we've seen Big Boss actually playing pretty well around not only what Spot's building, but actually using it to his advantage in a lot of situations.
Yeah, we saw him tech off of that the blocks that Steve built earlier and just give himself another shot at life. But right now, Spot does get a little bit of a setup, and yeah, this small battlefield pick that Spot picked specifically to go for that setup at the ledge where he puts the TNT on the platform has not really worked out because there's never been an opportunity for Spot to really get that big punish.
Yeah, not only that, we saw Big Boss playing pretty well around it, baiting out Big Boss to try and break that wall with the dash attack, easy punish on the forward smash. Yeah, we saw Big Boss, using all of his gas to just go to the other side of the stage and not deal with the ledge setups of Steve.
Yeah, and that's one way to deal with things, but at this point now it feels like Steve is really pressuring Big Boss, but he doesn't have a pickaxe right now, so gonna possibly try to save that diamond for the next stock. I think what's happened right now is he doesn't want to use his diamond just in case he dies, but he doesn't have a pickaxe, so he's just really like pressured into using very specific options. And oh yeah, now he's broken his sword and is going to be forced to pick up that diamond.
Yeah, Steve needs his tools.
Yeah, but he's almost at the point where he will get a second diamond, and there it is. Okay, so now that risk is no longer there, and he's going to get the diamond back air.
Yeah, being forced to use the diamond finally pays off for him. He gets the stock without dying, but as I say that, he does lose his stock to an unsafe forward air on shield, getting punished by up smash.
Yeah, missed the auto cancel window there that he was looking for, so does get punished by that. But now Steve is a character that is able to make up so much of a deficit, and especially when he has an advantage, he's going to be pressuring you really, really hard. And right now, Big Boss is the one that's under pressure, but with these gyro catches, has an opportunity to create a lot more pressure.
And the stone is actually doing so much because of how long it's taking Rob to break it. He reads the jump, he doesn't get it, but he jumps out of the minecart into the rotor arms.
Yeah, and he messed up, but well, unfortunately for Big Boss, he wasn't able to punish it, and he gets spiked, but Oh, not enough to get the kill.
Oh
but
my
the
God,
setup.
Spot!
Wow, three crazy setups, and right now, Spot was able to take that game, and it looked like he just ran away with it at the end.
Yeah, and that was so scary because he places the blocks, and Big Boss goes, okay, I gotta go wide, go around that. He throws out the down tier, says, okay, I gotta go wider. And now that he's all the way out there, he just has no line of escape from the minecart, especially with the gold empowerment.
Yep, okay. Yeah, this up tilt up air, I thought this game was going to be over for Spot because he just DI'd slightly wrong. But Spot was able to make it happen and get all of these kills. And yeah, this was something where Spot messed up a little bit, tried to place a block just a little bit too close to the stage, could have died, could have lost the entire game for it.
I'm curious if Spot has like a reason to change which skin he uses every game, or if he just feels like it.
He like changes them randomly, essentially.
Okay.
From what I understand. Okay, we're back to PS2.
Oh, the nil combos, but he doesn't get the down tilt. I'm surprised that missed Big Boss, honestly.
Yes, that's one of those positions where if you're going for a nil combo, he can DI a little bit out to not get that down tilt, not make it true. And yeah, Big Boss was ready with that DI and was almost ready for a kill there with our rotor arm. But now Spot is I feel like under so much pressure this game. It hasn't been able to mine very much at all, and still has all that dirt. And the up air, not going to kill. Good DI this time. But that one will kill.
Sure, even with, you know, I think Spot got that DI correct at least, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob up air, hell of a move. Oh, and getting the grab, goes for an F smash. What a crazy option there. And gets the nil combo into the up smash.
He knew the block wouldn't hold that long and was ready to follow up. Spot,
yeah.
You're insane.
That's that knowledge. That's that top tier Steve knowledge. You know, sometimes you know you have everything ready, and God, Big Boss is doing such a good job of keeping Spot in this position where he doesn't have any stone blocks, doesn't have a new set of tools. It's just on the basic tools, and
that would have been nasty.
Wow, and yeah, Steve almost gonna die for this one. But you know, honestly, when you go for that, it might be worth it for the slight chance that you get that kill. And nice instant grab of the gyro. That is one of the things that you have to know for this matchup. If Rob is constantly going for those gyro setups to the ledge.
Down throw, up tilt, up air, gets the DI.
Okay, nice job. Knowing the right way was and again. Okay, so good following of the drift. So that the drift also impacts if that's going to cross up or not. So nice job. Okay, and we're finally gonna get this first stock for Steve. Spot gonna set up those gold tools and pressure Robert's shield. Now the diamond is ready. We're in phase 3 of the game. If he can just get that diamond, and okay, gets a good combo. Only 33% though. And but he keeps it going in the corner. And wow, what a setup!
When did you have time to build that block? Hang on.
You can short hop up air and then build a block during the end lag of the up air. But nice shot for Big Boss getting that next one, and
good roll away.
This is scary for Spot as the gyro's in hand, but okay, finally gonna fall out, but still has not built that diamond tools and has never gotten time for it at all. Big Boss is pressuring so hard in the corner.
He has no more iron, barely any more blocks at all, honestly. Yeah,
and he's finally gonna be able to build it, but at what cost? It took him so long to get that ready, and doesn't punish the up smash out of shield. And that might have been his chance. Up B's through.
Yeah, that was a nice little auto cancel. We came back to center stage.
Yeah, Spot's been using these edge cancels really well to get out of positions where he should almost certainly die. And oh wow, another whip on that F smash, and the back air is gonna get the kill.
Yeah, and that game just looked so much better for Big Boss there. We saw Spot getting away with a lot of punishes on Big Boss, overcommitting to break the blocks, which is kind of like Steve's day one bait, right? He's going to build the blocks, start mining, and go, come and get me. I swear you can punish this. And then you commit to breaking the blocks. He just smacks you in the middle of your lag. And we saw him getting that a lot game 2, but game 3 we saw the adaptation where Big Boss would almost break the blocks, but not quite because he doesn't want to get punished. He'll just let you get your materials, and then you'll burn them and you'll never get to play the game again.
Yeah, absolutely. And multiple times we saw the whip S smash, and it wasn't punished at all. So I'm wondering if Spot is just a little bit too scared to be able to punish these options, because Big Boss has been putting him under so much pressure. Speaking of pressure, we already see that. But Steve has the setup and up smash. Oh, the up tilt shield pokes, but Spot was not ready for the follow up.
One of these tools will hit.
Yeah, exactly. And going for a little bit of a crazy mix-up there with that anvil. Now we're on Town and City, so options to kill in the corner. And up tilt, up air, not gonna do it. Town and City, the highest blast on the legal stages. And yeah, I feel like we almost never see minecarts hit. Like it just seems like Big Boss is doing such a good job of avoiding them, and oh my god, how did I commentators curse him like that? Oh,
at least it wasn't a big one, you know? It could have been worse.
Yeah, but I don't know, so far we've seen Big Boss avoiding them really well, and okay, now pressure in the corner with this anvil, but Big Boss, oh, yeah, that's what happens sometimes when you, wow. Something happening crazy over on the melee side, but the back air is going to secure the stock for Big Boss and has a lead in potentially game point. Or sorry, set point.
Curious what the blocks are doing over there. Like, so many of these Steve setups are for enemies. We just don't see them, and there's so many mix-ups he can be going for.
Yeah. So what happened there was if you hold B when you're falling on a platform, it'll place blocks below the platform instead of having you mine. So he just was sort of buffering block placements. But that, I think that was unintentional. I'm not 100% sure though.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. Good punish with the forward smash there on the down smash on shield.
Oh,
minecart,
Super Saiyan.
Down smash.
Wow. Super Saiyan percent for Spot. He gets that down smash. Oh, reflects the down tilt.
Damn, that just killed him. 70%.
Yep. That's one of the dangers about going against Rob on this stage is the ability to just kill off the side with side B so early. I mean, that seemed like an early stock, but it wasn't actually even that crazy in comparison to what Rob can do to you. Oh, and nice combos.
Some damage at least. You know, this is high-ish percent against Rob. You know, it's 100%. You can get a stock early if you get some good materials, get some good tools going. But you're stuck on wood right now, and it's not helping your case that you can't land against Big Boss.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely how a comeback gets started, but at the same time, Big Boss is not going to let you do that so easily. Up tilt, up air, and lands on the platform with another up air. Spot having such a hard time getting down. Big Boss attempting for that side B, but the up smash is not going to kill because we have that high blast zone like we were talking about before.
And Spot has no resources. Again, he gets the crafting table, but he only has wood. He has one piece of iron left. Can't make tools out of that.
Yeah, and right now Spot is put under so much pressure, literally no materials left. Big Boss gets the up smash and ends Spot's winner's run. Nice job to Big Boss, not letting any of the Steve stuff go too crazy on it.
Yeah, it really just felt like once Spot ran out of mats, he never got more. Like, Big Boss never gave him a chance to mine. And when you're playing from behind like that, it doesn't always seem worth it to throw Big Boss off stage and just go the other side and get some materials down. He wanted to keep the pressure going, get the ledge traps, try and take a stock, but he just lost his resources that way and never got back.
Yeah, that's one of those like risk reward factors there. If you go to the other side and you get like diamond or something like that, it could possibly be worth it, but you don't actually know, because what if you get the kill? What's worth more, diamond or a kill? Probably a kill in most circumstances.
And then it's like if you let him reset and you go to the other side of stage, okay, now you got to win neutral again with slightly more resources that you might be spending just to win neutral anyway. So it's like, what are you really gaining there?
Yeah, it's a little bit of give and a little bit of take for that match, but Big Boss is the one that's going to be taking the win. They're going to be moving on in bracket to the what is that going to be, top 8 qualifier, I think.
It's top 16 at least.
So top 16, and then
yeah, so I think that's top 8.
Yeah, I think that's a top 8 qualifier. If you win that,
winners
you
quarters,
get,
I think.
Yeah, winners quarters.
We know how brackets work.
Yeah, of course. Yay! All right, that's gonna be it for that match. But we have a very highly anticipated match. One of SoCal's heroes, Igne, is gonna be taking on Send, one of the favorites to win this tournament. I know Send. I think Send ended up at what, 3rd or 4th seed. Not sure exactly how
I
it
did
was.
take a look at the scene there. But we want to tell you guys real quick about Logitech, one of our partners for this tournament today. We got all kinds of peripherals here. They were here giving out some free stuff in our raffle yesterday.
Yeah, they're actually going to be giving out another raffle today at 6 p.m. So if you are in the area, come through, get that raffle, get that win. And yeah, this is such a cool collection. I really like the look of it.
Dude,
I mean,
I'll
go
be
ahead.
honest, I love the pastel colors on these. Like, they look so good.
Yeah,
Or called the new Aurora collection.
Yeah, this Aurora collection really fire because a lot of times, you know, you get these very sort of basic things for your peripherals. You know, it's like I got the RGB and it's black and it's like, okay, thank you, I have seen that 1,000 times. But this is like a nice little mix up from that. So really cool stuff from Logitech.
You know, everything we have the established gamer aesthetic. You know, black, a lot of red, a lot of blue, just dark colors. Very monotone, not with Logitech here.
Yeah.
Not with this new Aurora collection.
Yeah, and I mean, they make such good products. You know, like the Astro A40 is one of the best headsets in the business for so long. So Logitech is just an awesome place in general to get your gaming peripherals. Yeah.
Yeah. So shouts to them. You know, doing a lot for us here, helping to power Wavedash along with Beast Coast.
Yeah, Beast Coast. Look at this cute little guy.
Dude, we were saying yesterday during top 8, like, if that's not here tomorrow, it may or may not have been us. Like,
I know. Wolfie Scratch wants to take that and run.
All of us do, trust me. Anyway, coming up next, we gave you guys a little heads up. It's going to be Ignaze, also known here in SoCal as John Marth. Been running that character, pushing it to the limit of what that character can do. You know, we all kind of wrote him off in the beginning of the game, going, his tippers kind of suck. They're very small comparatively. Why not just play Lucina? You know, he started off as a Lucina player and said, Marth's more fun, though. You can be more creative.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody knows how to set up a tipper, it's Ignaze. Ignaze was staying in my Airbnb with me, and I was seeing some of the crazy setups he can get, like down air into F smash tipper, and it just kills you at like 40. You know, it's just absolutely insane.
He cheats. Like, he's the only player that knows how to cheat with that character.
Yeah, I mean, I always talk about Shulk cheating, but Marth
is definitely
absolutely cheats too.
Sure. But yeah, and you know, on the other side of the screen there, a man that really doesn't need an introduction, one of our 2 Wavedash 2022 doubles champions is going to be Sen, piloting the Ness.
Yeah, Sen, no stranger to coming to big tournaments and just taking them himself. I know he's won Back in Blood 4, Back in Blood 3, and just a lot of other, like, tournaments that are of this scale, of this, like, 400, 300 people, and they're just... he loves to come here and just win the whole thing. So I wouldn't be surprised to see Send further on in the bracket, but he has a tough opponent in front of him. So obviously Send on that Ness. This is considered a fairly bad matchup for Ness. Having Marth has so many good options to just stuff out Ness's approaches, having more range, having just an ability to edgeguard him super well. But I think Send is just one of the best Nesses in the business at recovering. It's hard to hit him.
He came into the scene telling us he was the best Ness.
that was the joke. You got it.
Yeah. And, I feel like this is probably the game where Ness struggles the least with the swords. He has some new tools in this game compared to the previous iterations that can have a little bit more range in this game. Have some more movement mix-ups as well. Sen definitely no stranger of fighting bad matchups.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is something you have to be ready for. And you got to be careful there. Could have just had your stock ended. That's one of the really big knowledge checks there. When you get dragged down by forward air, what do you do? And that time, Ignaze went for the spot dodge and the drag down, but Ness was ready with the counterplay of the PK Fire, but then there was the counter of the counterplay with Ignaze up being out of the PK Fire, so really cool interaction.
And that move is frame 1 invincible in the air.
Yep,
so you can just break out.
But that's actually a dangerous situation because then you might see the counterplay of the counterplay of the counterplay.
The Yomi layers are going crazy.
Because if you up B too early, if you up B too preemptively, he'll just not come in close enough for it to matter, and then he'll punish you super hard. So,
I 100% give or take racked up on both these players right now, but not any stocks taken just yet. That tipper up air shield coming close, but not quite.
Yeah, this is where Ignaze has to make something happen, because if you don't get a tipper, if you don't get some sort of setup, you could see Ness living forever, and you really don't want to give him more opportunities to do something like that to you, where he up smashes you with the ledge and you just die. And yeah, Ignaze holding on a little bit too long there. And another tipper up air, not going to kill. Dolphin Slash, not it yet either. And TK Thunder goes for the down air, not going to connect. And Ness is one of Best Ness's favorite options out of the corner is that magnet, as we see, because it leads into so much. Double forward air, PK Fire, 55% already. And we almost saw him go for something crazy.
Yeah, and we're seeing Ignace get just a little too aggressive right now. He's in a pretty bad disadvantage right now, and he just wants to find a way to take the stock. And it's named Marthritis for a reason. He finally gets an up throw kill at 181%, but he just needs to find a way to take these stocks earlier. Ness has a back throw that kills at 104.
Yep. I mean, that's what I was talking about. The danger of letting Ness live too long, because Ness will find a way to kill you always. But Marth, he needs to either set something up or get lucky.
Yeah, I mean, Ignace definitely a player that doesn't need to get lucky as many times as some others would, because he just has these setups, has these reads down where it's like, I know when I hit people with this move, they jump, and I can jump tipper them for it.
Yeah, that was good DI or smash DI by Sen to get out of that side B, because normally Ignace would set up that side B so it tippers for sure, but Sen smash DI'd out a little bit, and I think that might have messed up the timing.
Alright, dash attack gonna force Ignace off. Sen tries to catch a jump with an up air, not gonna find, just gonna drift back to ledge.
You know, the falling out of the dash attack, not gonna kill just yet, but that is definitely an option in the future. It's one of Ness's faster options, and this is what I was talking about. You gotta be careful against.
You mentioned it's stock 1.
Yup, you gotta be careful against that PK Fire. Dolphin slashing too early, and preemptively, Sen even ran up, and he was in range, but he parried the Dolphin slash.
He says, run up. You're gonna up B my fire. I'm gonna shield and punish it this time. You're gonna do exactly what I want in this situation. We're gonna get a quick little replay of that.
Sen was so ready for this. Look at this. He's like, parry,
shields,
get ragged.
Textbook.
Yeah, super nice job by Sen. And yeah, Ignace looked like he was struggling a little bit to find those killing blows. There was a couple times where he had what I would consider a setup, but then he wasn't able to get the tipper on the dancing blade, because I think because of the smash DI. Hey, look at Vance in the corner there. he's up there. He's up there in the background, so you can see him. You can see him in the back of the player cam. But yeah, he wasn't able to get the finishing blow on any of those things. So now on Battlefield, a stage that Marts tend to like a lot. But Ness also can use these side platforms really well for double jump PK fire cancels, and to set up a lot of pressure in the middle of the stage.
Yeah, we saw right there. He falls off the platform, double jump cancel, PK fire, force the angle from Ignace, get a little bit of damage.
Okay, up tilt. Now, Ignace might be put in a little bit of trouble for being too aggressive on that dancing blade. And okay, nice combo. Ryan combo interrupted by a back air. Good DI by Spencer. Sorry, Sen.
You just know top players like that.
I just know top players like that, apparently.
You're on first name basis with all of them, right?
Of course. Just Spencer.
All right, so John, that's Ignace, by the way, is
yeah,
going to be throwing out these moves with the sword.
Yeah.
Oh, the PK Fire catches him, and he just keeps falling. He keeps his double jump that whole time. Great knowledge from Ignace, but it doesn't matter in the end. He can't find his way off the ledge. The neutral are going to do it.
Yeah, it seemed like Ignace was so ready for all the options that Sen was throwing at him, but he was not able to quite finish that off. And now he's the one pressuring Sen, though. Sen, how is he gonna get out? He's not.
He's never getting out of that one.
Getting stabbed in the face with that shield breaker, and that was a really nice prediction there of knowing that Sen was gonna air dodge the ledge.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, it wasn't fully charged. If he air dodges onto stage, he can just hold it a little bit longer, straightforward, and he's probably going to get that stock anyways.
Yeah, exactly. So, good awareness and able to cover multiple options. I think that's one of the things that Ignace does really well, is he covers a lot of your different options at the same time with those large sweeping hitboxes. And now, sort of building up a little bit of a lead, went for a really cool read there on the platform. Double jab. Oh, wow, barely whipping that down air on that up B stall that Sen loves to use so much in the corner. But Sen finally gonna find an opening.
And it feels like the momentum's really shifted. This matchup kind of comes down to whoever's in the lead is gonna make it really difficult for the other one to get near them. Yeah,
it seems like Sen is slowly finding his way back in with a couple trades, but at the same time, Ignace is the one who has the advantage, has the stage position. The stage position slowly being eaten up by that PK Thunder. That's one of the things that Sen loves to do to stop you from pressuring him in the corner. If you're ever near him, He's going to try to mess you up with that PK Thunder. No, you cannot be neutral. Get up into that. Ignates, you gotta know that one.
You gotta get up attack those, man.
Yeah, once he starts charging, it's free.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, it's looking good for Ignates for so long, and that up tilt tipper catches the whole platform. Like, what do you do there? You shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons Ignates picks the stage is because when he's below you, when he has that that ability to pressure those platforms, he's going to do such a good job of keeping the pressure on you. And right now, he's keeping the pressure on with that down air and another one, but it doesn't get the spike. And Ignates,
no,
oh no,
Ignates,
not
you were playing
after
so
that.
good. How do you miss that tag? How is that what happens to you?
Oh.
You were playing so good.
That was such a brutal ending of that game there because Ignates had everything ready for him. He just had to hit that tech, or maybe Dolphin Slash a little bit earlier to try to interrupt the up B. And unfortunately for Ignates,
couldn't get it out. Got clipped by the tail of the PK Thunder.
Yeah,
very awkward hit.
Let's see this. Let's see this again.
Tipper,
okay, so
tipper.
down air goes for the
Tipper.
down air, and then yeah. Okay, I think he was trying to Dolphin Slash.
No, he got locked out of the tech because the PK Thunder tail forced him to tech here.
Oh, he teched there, and then
and you get locked out of teching for a
wow,
second.
I didn't even see that the first time. Yeah, I see that tech
shout
now.
out to our replays.
Yeah, what amazing replay technology. Thank you,
Yeah, he
Lacey
gets
there.
teching there and gets locked out of the kill. I didn't even realize that. That's so unfortunate.
Wow. Yeah, because the tail of the up B blocked him from Dolphin Slashing. He was trying to Dolphin Slash to interrupt the up B, so Sen would get sent even further away from the stage, possibly not be able to recover. But okay, enough about that. We're on a new game here, and Ignates already at 100%. No rest for the Wicked, and he goes for the down air into forward tilt. Unfortunately, not getting the forward smash that he probably wanted. And okay, the trade on yeah, that's what you want to do.
That's what we were expecting to see on game 2.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a different set so far, but you know it's not over yet. We've seen Ignates, you know, play incredibly well so far in this tournament. Can't count him out yet.
Yeah, I mean, reverse 3-0ing, certainly a possibility, but gonna be a tall order as Sen already gets this back throw. And I'm a little surprised on this stage pick, is this is a stage that Nesses love. Like a lot of Nesses will pick this stage all the time. And that's what I was talking about stealing stocks. Down air into forward smash, tipper, and that just steals your stock any percent you're at. Doesn't matter.
That's so crazy, and it's the sour hit that pops you up for that one too.
Yeah.
Pyra.
Yeah, it's a little bit pyre for sure. And yeah, okay, another tipper down air, and wow, Ignates is just really setting up this game. Has Sen in the corner again, and okay, a little bit unsafe on the shield, and Sen's gonna try to take that really far. Another nair goes for a fair. No, not gonna connect that one, but you neutral got up. You neutral got up into the yo-yo again. Okay, barely making it back there, but Sen knew he could make that for sure. And forward air. Now, oh, interrupted that neutral B with the PK fire.
How did that nair miss? Try to tell me how that nair missed.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Her box shifted maybe Z-axis. Who knows?
In the end, though, that back air is going to be enough to do it. What is these mix of he lands, gets the turnaround down tilt, falls through with the turnaround back air afterwards? Like, these two players are to that credit a lot of the time for having such.
What was that setup? Holy crap! I have never seen that exact angle of PK Thunder. What an amazing! Nobody was ready for that except Send.
And we're gonna see this replay again.
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that angle.
Can't tech anymore.
Send walking off like this is what he does every day because you know it kind of is. And yeah, look at this. Okay. Oh no, sorry, this is the wrong clip. But yeah. This was super nice. This was super nice from Ignates. Nice job. Okay, so we're here. Okay, this is the right clip we're looking for. 28%. You'd really think Sen is going to be the one dying in this clip, but not today. As he goes for the up B and goes a little bit, the tiniest loop around to go through.
Insane.
Wow. And if
insane finish.
And if Ignates had just jumped there, or anything,
I wouldn't have been ready for that one at all.
Man. All right, we watch it one more time. We're not watching it. Okay, never mind.
But yeah, great stuff. And what I was trying to say before that clip happened was that these are two players I credit for having so much control over their character. They never seem to be facing the wrong way or misinputting or that kind of thing. They always know exactly where they want to be.
Yeah, and speaking of knowing exactly where they want to be, knowing exactly how to do things, and Wolfie's vibing. Let's go, Wolfie.
Wolfie's having a great time back there.
Hey, shout out to Wolfie. wearing that pride flag. Hi, Wolfie.
He can't hear us.
All right.
Anyways, though, so, I mean, great stuff. I kind of want to see some more games in that one. It's kind of unfortunate it was a 3-0 because it was such an entertaining set to watch, if nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. It's sad sometimes because, you know, every set has to end eventually, but, you know, we always want a little bit more Smash. You know, a little
just enough of a taste
just
to
like
get us
one
hooked.
more game, one more, you know, just one more. I just always want a little bit more. But unfortunately, not going to see any more games of that matchup. But we are going to see another exciting match. We're going to see Chase versus Andrik, and you know we saw another Falcon come through SoCal, and I know it's a sore spot for you guys, and I brought it up. I brought it up yesterday, and Wolfie's like, "Out, stop it! We don't need to talk about that."
We can talk about.
All right, we'll talk about Andrik. Andrik, you know, a really nice player from Mexicali, you know, south of California in Mexico, and has a lot of great performances as Falcon. But against Chase, you know, SoCal's one of SoCal's best players.
Yeah.
You know, just an amazing player. Knows so many characters, knows so many matchups, and
we thought we would see Palutena.
Yeah, normally we're gonna see Palu, but I'm not sure if this is a button check because okay,
it looks like a button
is
check.
definitely a button check.
I looked up there and saw Sonic. And I was like, he might go Sonic, honestly.
That's the thing I was talking about for Chase. It's just like he has so many crazy characters that he can pick out at any time. Usually in bracket he will always go the Palu. But yesterday they played doubles and just went 1,700 different characters.
They were going every character they could think of, especially Chase. A little bit of Send, but for the most part, it was just Chase playing every character he could think of to play.
And that sort of shows like sometimes the levels that we have here. Like Chase and Sen were just on another level at doubles yesterday because they could just pick any character they want and still take the tournament. But like, you know, today I don't really think they're gonna have that level of luxury.
No, it's gonna be hard pressed to actually keep going in this tournament. Every match is gonna get increasingly more and more difficult. And you know, we're starting off with a tough one on Drake here. Could be the one to send Chase to losers.
Yeah, I mean, every match here it could go either way. I mean, I know we saw that 3-0 of Sen versus Ignace, but honestly, a lot of those games were like last hit. Ignace was way up.
The last two games were super Ignace favored, and then Chase Sen just was able to clutch it out in the end. Some be a fault of Ignace, but you know, a lot of it was also Sen just playing really well in the situation.
Yeah, absolutely. But we're here at Wavedash Top 32, powered by Beast Coast, and it's gonna be another awesome set. Chase is very experienced versus Falcon after a certain Falcon came through here, and and he had a lot of different matchups versus that, and it's hard. It's hard sometimes, but I think Chase is going to be ready for this one. So we'll see if he'll be able to defend his home turf. I know Chase is from San Diego, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Chase is from San Diego, so that's going to be this is a little bit of a measure of pride for him. Chase wants to win this tourney for San Diego. This is the, I know we're technically in Oceanside, but it's basically a San Diego major, and I think he does not want to let anyone stop him. So
this is a San Diego major, the same way main stage is in LA one.
Right, exactly. It's not technically there, but
it is.
It is though. Okay, so we're hopping into the game.
It is going to be the Palutena for Chase.
Yeah. I'm not surprised it's the Palu, but he did warm up with Sonic just to get a little bit of the mind games on Andrik, and Andrik though not going to be susceptible to those mind games as he starts off with a nice little combo.
Backer finally getting some damage for Chase, but Andrik has definitely been the one to start off. Nail one into the up and nail one knee. Oh my God!
You saw it, but it wasn't quite to be. As Chase is now gonna answer back with his own combo, and back air gonna be beat out by the up B. And Andrik is starting off with a little bit of a lead, but at the same time, you know, this is sort of how Falcon goes. He does get a lot of those early hits and change them up. But the real test is how does he get these stocks. Both these characters do have a little bit of a difficult time getting kills. They don't have super explicit. Oh my God. Okay, that's one way to do it. They usually don't have normal kill confirms. You usually have to find a hard read like that one. That down air is going to do it for sure. But these combos are really a good way of racking up percent. But unless you get you really got to get those very precision combos for Falcon. You got to get that down air into that turnaround knee or that up air into IDJ knee. Or both ways to get the stock. But otherwise, it's looking for the hard read of the back air or the down air for Falcon.
Yeah, and Falcon already racking up so much damage. So with punish with the Falcon kick on the dash tag, so much more. And we see the drag down there. No follow-up. I can't believe the up smash didn't scoop. I really thought it would have.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Falcon's up smash just has the largest scoop box. It's like, you know, you go to the ice cream store and you ask for a scoop and they hand you the entire carton. That's what the ice cream and that's what Falcon's up smash is like.
Big combo for Chase, quick 53%. Finally some momentum in his favor, but he does find himself off stage. The jab pressure the shield into the up B. Great mix-up from Andre.
Yeah, I mean, normally you're expecting the gentleman's there to send you off, but that time Andre was, what was he cooking with that reverse nair?
I don't know, but he's been such a pleasure to watch for the game to start so far. Jab check into the grab, gets more pressure going.
Yeah, Falcon definitely has some crazy options in this matchup, and we're seeing them right now with that up tilt, that up air nair, and now Chase is in the corner again, going for the ledge trump, but now keeping the pressure up, getting that throw. Finally, Chase gonna be having another. Well, obviously nothing to say about it, but Andre is going to just run straight past that explosive flame. And
oh, he called out that jump. Chase just getting the footstool invincibility and get out of it.
Wow, crazy option for Chase there. But now, Andre again with this ledge trump. Chase not going to give it to him, and finally pressuring, goes for an up tilt and is absolutely obliterated for it. The knee to the back of the head.
What a punish.
And Chase is going to go down with a 2-stock to Andre. We're talking about how Chase wants to defend his region. He's going to need to do something crazy to come back from that one.
Maybe we will see the Sonic. Who knows?
Maybe. Is Sonic even a good matchup against Falcon?
I don't know.
We're gonna hear the Palutena.
Yeah, we're gonna see a quick little replay here of how this game ended. Chase goes for an up tilt, and Andre is just ready. Double jumps in with a knee of all things to punish it from off stage.
Yeah, Palu's tilts are really committal. Like if you use up tilts in the anti-air, you have to know that it's gonna hit. Otherwise, something like that'll happen to you. And this is such good pressure by Andre. Has another up B that's gonna whip this time, but he still keeps the pressure up. Chase is in the corner again, and the jab tech on shield, not gonna be baited out this time. Chase goes for a forward air to beat it. And okay, this should be a decent punish for Chase, but no, he misses as Andre falls through the platform as a mix-up and gets the Falcon kick to get the first stock. Only 12% now. Arkistor.
I'm so blown away by that stock because every time Andre got a hit, he would run up, Chase would try and throw a hitbox to land, try and catch him overextending, and he just never did. He stopped right at the perfect time. With punish Chase once again over and over and over, and it just led to a clean stock.
Yeah, and once again, this pressure is so enormous, but Chase is trying to relieve it a little bit, trying to back up, play a little bit more patiently, but Andre is not letting that happen. Once again, Chase in the corner, but is able to nair his way out. Oh, and rolls back and avoids the Falcon kick, but doesn't get a punish for it. So now we're back in neutral. Andre is just dashing back and forth, trying to bait something out of Chase so he can punish it. But once again, Chase is not able to get a big hit out.
Yeah, finally finds that forward air right there, but the neutral air, excuse me, but not really get anything off of it. Back throw not going to kill, but it is going to set up for an edge guard. He's going to try for auto reticle, but it's going to be a great low recovery. Finally, the back air catching that jump. Chase at least keeping this game a little bit closer, but it's going to be a matter of can he stop all of Andre's momentum.
Yeah, I don't think it's it's very easy to stop the momentum of this Falcon. He's coming at you with the force of a car, and he is ready with that side B, with that up air, and another one. Now, setting up this ledge trap, which he's been doing so well, but okay, this is where Chase shines. Gets the nair fair grab, and that was a really nice conversion, but still behind a significant margin here as Andre is just looking for one more hit to seal off that stock, Arkistor.
And these dash dances are doing so much for him right now because he's just trying to bait Chase into catching it. Says, run at me, throw out a neutral air. I will have already dashed back and been ready to get that punish. Chase, though, has been adapting super well, not throwing out these hitboxes on the dash hits.
Yeah, it seems like Chase is finally figuring something out in this match. He's been able to come back a lot in this game. Already back to an even percent. Goes for the down throw explosive flame, a thing that will catch a lot of air dodges. But Andre does not bite and goes for a back air of his own. Gonna kill all the way across stage. Chase lived for so long there. And now once again, neutral air. Chase pressuring in the corner. And goes for that fastball neutral air. We've seen that multiple times out of Chase, but it hasn't worked just yet. But the back air does do it. We're even on this last stock.
That no punish on the Raptor boost. That move's surprisingly hard to punish.
And what is he cooking here? Multiple crazy combo options, but not going to get too much out of it as Chase now is in control a little bit. No, just kidding. Oh, the reverse knee.
Not gonna find it. Chase with the second lease on life with the the Raptor boost up air. Gets another one to catch the air dodge.
And Chase very scared in this corner. Keeps going for aggressive options though. And Chase is just fighting his way out and finally able to get something going. Goes for the back air, trying to keep pressure on Andre. And
I can't believe he didn't get punished on that one.
Wow.
Dash check, almost DIs it completely out, just barely surviving. He has to recover. Andre looks for the back air catch, but not gonna get it. Chase stuck on this platform. Can he get down the nair trades? No punish. Waits for a spot dodge, but Andre doesn't give it to him. Up throw almost killing as well.
Yeah, Falcon having 3 throws that kill, but they kill so late. So I don't think he's gonna find it just yet. Still needs a little bit more percent. But at the same time, Chase is not gonna give him a lot of time to do that. Andre gets 69%. Will he go Super Saiyan? And no, he gets knocked out of it.
He just barely jumps over the explosive flame. Chase going off stage, trying to chase. No. Back throw, no, it's gonna be a turnaround jab as a punish. That spot dodge at the perfect time from Andre.
Yeah, what a gentleman there, and that's gonna be that game. Going to Andre 2-0. Chase is gonna be in a little bit of dire straits here. It's one of the top seeds of the tournament. That's scary. That's super scary for him, and I think we might see a little bit more of a calm and collected game in this next one.
I will say Chase is one of the best players I know at just reading the pace of the game and changing the playstyle on the fly, where when they realize they need to slow the game down, they're so good at like just changing entirely. And we're gonna see already starting off with the auto radicals, just trying to get some damage without committing to anything too close to Falcon.
What did I tell you about a little slower pace of a game? Where I didn't expect it to be that slow with 4 auto reticles in the first 15 seconds. But Andre says, all right, enough of this. I'm going in. Gets 52%. And Chase has already taken a lot of pain for his troubles. But turns it around, gets that up air nair, and but wow, these counter hits from Andre have been so powerful, and he just gets a whole air wobble. You're at 110%. Not gonna get 2-framed by that down tilt.
And Chase has been so aggressive off the ledge there. He's gotta be careful. These jab checks on his shield, Falcon just can do so much as a mix-up afterwards.
Yeah, I think one of the things that that Palu struggles in this matchup is the fact that like when Falcon's in the corner, she doesn't really have a lot she can do versus him. The down tilt is not very effective at catching that upbeat a ledge like it is versus a lot of characters. Even though she keeps going for it. Oh wow, gonna get caught with an attempted read on the neutral get up. Gonna get upbeat himself. But yeah, the down tilt from Palu that usually catches a lot of characters upbeats with a 2-frame is not really very effective versus Falcon. So Chase is not able to get a lot of the easy kills that he would normally get. Oh, the air one into down air, almost ending that whole stock so early for Chase. And Chase keeps trading here, but that's not what you want to do when you're down this much.
Yeah,
back air.
It's going to be a punish. He goes for the knee. No double jump here. He is able to upbeat the ledge safely. The Palu down tilt just not doing what Chase needs it to do.
Yeah, it's really hard to hit Falcon upbeat with Palu down tilt. Oh, Andre going for an aggressive upbeat. I don't know if he could have recovered even if he wanted to, but decided all right, if I can take you with me, it's worth it.
That upbeat, I'll be honest.
Oh yeah, that's a okay. I gamble a little bit, but if I hit, the set's over.
Yeah, the mental damage that does when Chase finally goes out to try and edge guard because he knows the ledge trap's not working. Okay, I have to be more aggressive off stage. I have to get these kills out there. And the second he goes for it, if he died for it, what can he do anymore? He can't be confident in that.
Yeah, I mean, plus, you know, that's such a huge swing of stocks. It would have been 3 stocks to 1. Down air not going to connect at the right time. And Chase is like, I'm out of here. Double jumps all the way out of the situation. But now these up airs are catching him time and time again. Oh my God, Andre is hunting.
Photo from ledge. These photos from ledge just keep working for Chase. It's kind of surprising that's the one thing that's been consistently good for him. Up B on the nair. Not a punish yet, but Chase has no air dodge.
Yeah, but he's like, all right, you want to go low? I just will go all the way over that. And now I'm the one in control. I'm the one setting up this ledge trap. Falling there, not going to be just quite enough, but that is a checkmate if you are in the right spot. Chase was ready for it. And shield's so long, I'm surprised we saw no up B. Okay, there's the up B, but it's not going to kill it. 193% Arkistor.
This is the first time I think we've seen Andre struggle to kill. As I say that, a back throw from the ledge will definitely do it at 200%. Chase on his tournament life, or winner's side life at least.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a place you want to drop into losers. Down air, no, not going to get the full combo, but Chase has a full combo there with the triple nair into back air. Goes for the down tilt, and once again, not going to connect. But back air, explosive flame, auto reticle, and we see the run up nair. Is it enough? Yes, it is.
But down air for good measure, gonna keep Chase alive right now.
Wow, what an emphatic victory there as Chase just takes a little bit and extends it all the way, getting that game. And now, all right, Chase, I see you getting that game. What do you think? Chase 3-0ing, Chase reverse 3-0ing or nah?
I think if he's able to put one on the board like that, Chase is the kind of player that once he sees how to win, he can keep replicating it. This is definitely not over by any means. Enrique's not won yet. I think that was the perfect time for Chase to just pull the put the pedal to the metal, all the gas on. Here we go. Let's get a quick replay of it. He goes so low with that neutral, it covers every option. Falcon was dead here, but he needs to send the message.
Oh yeah, I mean, you don't want to give him the chance that he might Magna Hands.
Obviously.
Like, because sometimes Falcon, it's like, oh yeah, I'll grab that ledge that's all the way over there, and you're like, what?
Yeah, he might have grabbed the right ledge at that point.
We don't know.
He might have somehow found a way over there. Completely safe.
But the answer was, we're not going to give him that chance. And Andre switching colors onto this green Falcon, and okay.
He's camouflaged on Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, smart. And yeah, already starting off with a little bit of a combo, but not a whole lot. And Chase gonna, get that nair off the ledge into the up air, nair into back air, 63%. Wow, what a nice start for him.
And great weight on the up air, catches the tech. 84% off of these up airs alone. He tries for the 64, but it gets caught by. Oh no!
That back into the up smash, like where? How is that anywhere near Falcon's legs? Absolutely crazy move.
Falcon's up smash is like bigger than any of Palu's moves, I think.
Palu's up smash.
Okay, you got me there.
But anyway, right now, Andre is just pressuring Chase so much. How is Chase going to be able to get out of this? Trades with the Falcon kick, but isn't able to get the stock from it. And now we're back into neutral. Has to find this kill soon. Down tilt, not going to connect. Once again in the up B, aggressive, but it works out, so it's all right. And oh, the drag down doesn't connect.
He needs the hit that pops him up just a little bit to make that up tilt true, and he doesn't get it. Bit of a punish. He's still alive, but lapped in percent. He didn't have a double jump.
Chase on his winner's life and has a mountain to climb right now as he has a full stock behind. Plus, he still has to take this first one that he's been struggling with so much. Forward air off the ledge. Chase gonna run off nair, but Andre was ready.
This is so difficult. Falcon's so good at just not getting hit when he doesn't want to, and that's all he has to do in this set now. If he wants to knock Chase into loser's bracket, he just does not. Palutena can't chase him very well.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do something, maybe with her projectiles. You're gonna have to do something maybe with her projectiles, or just getting down a big read. But this time, 69%. He's on his last stock. Does he have the Super Saiyan power within him to come back here? It's gonna be hard. And dash attack finally gets it.
That's the first step.
And right now, it seems like he has a lot of trying to force this nair, because this is exactly what you want to get the stock on. Oh, nair one. Oh my God, goes for an insane read with that nair one into knee. But now the trades with the explosive flame and the stomp. Andre keeps winning neutral, and he has 2 whole stocks to work with. The jabs on shield. Chase gets that back air into down air, into back air, and now is in a position to take the stock if he can find one more read, but Andrik is able to get out of the corner. Parries.
These jabs almost killing from across the stage. The down tilt, and now do it Andrik. Moving on to winner's top 16.
Wow.
3-1 over San Diego's hero here.
Yeah, I mean, Andrik, really nice, really good player, doing so well here. And yeah, that's gonna be Chase falling into loser's bracket, but don't worry, I'm sure we'll see more of him in the future. But Andrik, excited to see more of his matches coming up. And
we see, like, this is the game that Chase won. He goes out there for the edge guards, and then game 2 starts, and he's just not able to find the recoveries from Andrik that he was getting in that game 3.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely something that you have to watch out for as a as a Palu player. Like when you're not able to secure the kills, it becomes so much harder. And Andrik was living to really high percents there. And you know, Palu needs to get the kills through some sort of read. You know, you just got a back air, you got to get a back throw at high percents, or you got to get a dunk off stage. And none of those things were really happening too often for Chase. And that's one of the risks of playing Palu. You know, sometimes you just don't quite get that finishing touch.
Yeah, and I want to point out, we talked about how the forward air from ledge just kept working for Chase. Over and over, that was his option to get off ledge because Andrik would try and hit it. And in the end, it eventually ends with Andrik down tilting the Palutena forward air, and it just wins the set.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to talk real quick about Metafy. Metafy is an amazing platform that you can learn with some of the best pro gamers in the world. A lot of people at this tournament are Metafy coaches. Chase, Metafy coach. Andrik, probably a Metafy coach. I don't know for sure. But Ignace, Apollo Kage, Send, all have these Metafys where you can learn a lot from them. You know, if you're a rep of their character, or you know, you just want to get better, you want them to do some bod review for you, help you figure out what you're doing wrong. Metafy, place to do that. You can use code Wavedash for 10% off, and you know, get some lessons all the way through August 12th. Make sure to check that out.
Yeah, obviously it's gonna be the best platform you can find if you want to get in touch with some of your favorite players and have them, you know, be your coach for a little bit, by an hour or two.
Even commentators. If you're a commentator and you're looking to level your game up, some of the best commentators absolutely have some options for that. Wolfie Scratch is on there. Great stuff from him. I've seen a lot. You know, he helped me review my VODs, and I think I got a lot better as a commentator from it. So,
yeah, I mean, honestly, anything you're looking to do, it's on there for you. I think Floppe's on there to like help people learn how to seed and like do brackets.
That's crazy. You know, anything you want.
Yeah.
Any game you want. You know, if you're like, oh, I want to get better at Fortnite, you got Fortnite people on there. But you know, Smash Bros. Mostly gonna be what we're looking at today. And you know, we've got our next match here is gonna be Apollo Kage
versus Guts. Now Guts made some upsets in his pool. He beat Ven the Zelda to make it out on
number 1 in Vegas.
Yeah.
And Guts is SoCal Unranked, right?
Yeah. Ike World Player.
Something SoCal Unranked meme.
Yeah, I mean, that meme kind of died out for a little bit, but hey, I mean, if Guts is going to be the one to bring it back, I'm all for it.
Yeah, okay, and Guts is going to be versus Apollo Kage, and Apollo Kage looking good. Look at that. He's got the green mask, got the green leg, got the nice colorful jacket. I love it. I love to see
I just want to point out, you see the little crown next to Apollo Kage's name? We just shouted out Metafy. That means he's got one as well.
Yeah, that crown means Apollo Kage is a Metafy coach. You definitely check them out on Metafy if you want to get any improvements.
Snake?
Yeah, or even like, you know, just get better at the game. Apollo Kage, such a good player at analyzing situations and teaching you how to get better. So, but right now we're going to see how well he does versus SoCal Unranked, as Guts is going to have his work cut out for him. Apollo Kage, the number 1 seed at this tournament, definitely expected to go all the way. And this is down tilt fair. Oh, gets broken up, and this is from what I understand, this is a pretty bad matchup for Ike. It is really hard for him to get kills on Snake, and Snake can interrupt his recovery really easily. And
just throwing every move out there, gets a hit in there, gets a jab, gets an F tilt, all in one little string right there. Where's Ike to go? Great air dodge through the Nikita missile, but that's going to be a punish. He stickies it back though, and it falls off of him. There is a slight chance that the C4 can fall off, stick to Snake instead.
That was a really cool punish. He ran past the Aether, but then, you know, he went for the sticky into the back throw. Didn't quite work out. And yeah, this is the down throw forward tilt. Not going to get the kill just yet because Ike is a little bit heavier than some of the characters. But Apollo Kage. Oh, no. You hate to see it happen. Apollo Kage does not mind, though. When you're in bracket and your opponent SDs, you
those.
silently celebrate.
We take those. I mean, he was at 171, so it's not like, you know, he would be expected to survive much longer, but what a great punish with that dash attack.
Yeah, no shield left for Apollo Kage, and Guts able to capitalize on that with a dash attack, getting the stock, getting the job done. And yeah, this is one of the reasons why you hate to play against Snake as Ike, because when you nair his shield and he has a grenade in hand, it hits you and he gets to get a combo off of it.
Yeah, and Apollo Kage is so good at finding these confirms out of the nade into back air, into up air, that kind of thing.
Yup. Okay, finally getting the first starter, but only a nair and doesn't get a follow-up. And down throw forward tilt. Ike gonna be having a hard time in that. Okay, just high enough to be able to go back and goes for the trade.
The trade!
Wow.
Great stuff from Guts there.
Super smart.
140% to 30%. I'll take that any day of the week.
Oh yeah, nice job securing that, but now he still has to get this last stock somehow, and he is in trouble getting back aired. And okay, finally getting the setup, but once again, he goes for this nair, and he wasn't able to confirm off of it. That time he does, though, and Apollo Kage barely clipping him with the dash, with the get-up attack. And a nair after that grenade. Yeah, once again, these nairs on shield with the grenade in hand have been being punished so hard by Apollo Kage. But as an Ike player, what else are you supposed to do? That's the only thing you know how to do is jump nair.
Yeah, and a parry turnaround up till every day of the week for Apollo Kage.
Yeah, and that's the normal person counterplay for the nair is getting that parry. But Snake has multiple layers of counterplay. Even if he's not holding a grenade, he can use that parry. But if he has a grenade in hand, it's literally just a free punish.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking honestly pretty solid for Apollo Kage the whole way through. We saw him lose that stock pretty early to the nair up B, but even with that momentum shift from Guts, he wasn't able to bring it back. We're going to get a replay of that one right there. He was at like 14.
That was so smart.
And we even saw AK got hit with that. And he goes, yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah, shake nod my head. Yep, that happens. Should have been there.
And I like to see the difference between players that nod their head and players that shake their head. Because when
it's a mindset thing, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the positive players versus the negative players. It's like you shake your head like, darn it, you're already losing a little bit of mental energy there.
Yeah, actually, that was something that I had someone explain to me, because I used to shake my head when I got hit with something, and someone goes, hey, stop doing that, because it's just good. Like, even if you're not thinking about it, you're subconsciously bringing your mental down when you're like, man, that shouldn't have happened.
Yup. Okay, right now, though, Apollo Kage is the one in control once again with that C4 on the platform. So tricky with the movement, and sometimes you're just not ready for it. And Apollo Kage once again just putting up these grenades. It's almost like a minefield. How do you get through his Ike? Ike does not have a lot of burst options to be able to punish him, but back throw, goes for the back throw and catches the nair on the tech in, but still no big follow-up. And Guts is still looking for this first stock. Nair up air. Oh, he had the right read, just wasn't able to get the right drift on that.
Both with their back to each other, not a whole lot either of them can do, backwards. But we're seeing Apollo Kage do that on purpose. He knows that if he backs up with the nade in hand, it's going to be behind him when he shield.
Yep, and the big river dance on top of your head. And once again, Apollo Kage finds himself with a pretty big lead. And man, that's unable to do any sort of edge guarding because the grenade was there stopping him from setting up in the corner. And once again, these grenades are proving to be the bane of Guts' existence.
And I'm liking the normals we're seeing from Apollo Kage as well. He's throwing out all these nades. In the masquerade of the explosions, he's able to find dash attacks. And then SD for Guts, just a little bit too high, goes over the ledge.
You hate to see it. And that's, excuse me. That's the second time this set we've seen Guts with an SD, and once again tries to go for that up air on the platform, but it's the same situation as the nair on shield. If the grenade is already in hand, there's nothing you can do about it.
Right, the backers, the forwarders, every move coming out of Snake's arsenal. We'll see it all. Do it. Apollo Kage doing it all in a down smash to end. What a stance that was with the down smash back hit.
Down smash is such a swag move. I don't know. I feel like when you hit it, you're like balling. You're like and especially when it kill screens, it just looks primo. I love that. Oh, we're gonna see it. We're gonna see it again here, I think. Yeah, it's just like And here we go.
Forward
Up air. Another back air. Oh, such a big hitbox, and it's like, And look at Snake. He's vibing.
And
He's
look at
literally.
that
Was he
angle.
dabbing?
He was,
I think he
yeah.
was dabbing.
I think he did. But yeah, even like the angle it sends at, there's no way Ike's surviving that.
Yeah, production, show him what's up.
Oh, Stairmaster start off the game.
Ooh, I like that.
Snake in, his steps in.
I'm gonna use that too. Oh, back throw.
I like the double jump up air from Guts. He just barely whiffs, but that's definitely the play you want to go for there. Try and catch Snake at the top of the cypher.
Yeah, that's a really good way of doing it, but it seems like even though he has the read sometimes, he doesn't quite have the execution. And oh, the sticky, not gonna get the kill just yet. I love Apollo Kage's usage of these stickies, and okay, gotta get the kill there with the nair. And Ike has his work cut out for him as he's already taking a bunch of percent on this next stock. Apollo Kage so diligent at keeping up these walls of grenades.
And at this point, like you would expect this matchup to go, okay, Snake's gonna throw all the projectiles out, make it difficult for Ike to play. But Apollo Kage's just fighting him. He's straight up boxing with Ike the whole time.
Yeah, and these back airs are doing so well in the up, and the up tilt is just working out really well in this matchup. It seems like Apollo Kage knows exactly what Guts wants, and he's not giving it to him. And up air, gonna whip. Air dodges back to stage, and now just going for
He's fishing for these parries.
The parry fish. Oh man.
Eventually,
there it is.
he gets the parry.
Yep. Oh man, he's swagging out on him. He's like, all right, you gonna nair at me?
Just go grab him.
Yo, just nair. Just nair at me, please. Oh man, Apollo Kage.
He's playing with him a little bit.
Yeah, I mean
a lot, honestly.
Definitely a lot. So okay, you know sometimes that's what you need. And nair up air though. Okay, all right. Enough playing.
If he gets grabbed, he just might be dead.
Yeah, I mean we could see a similar situation as the last one, but
nair kills up the side from center stage.
Man, which moves the Snakes don't kill? Because I swear, nair kills, back air kills, up air kills, forward air kills.
All of them kill. Like,
all of them kill.
Snake's stone cold killer, honestly.
Oh, I mean that makes sense. You know, he is just a killer. You know, if you ever played him in his games, he kills a lot of people.
I'm just gonna wait out the side B there from Ike. Not gonna drop down, not try and get too fancy. I've got the big lead. I've probably got this game, so I'm not gonna give you the chance, you know, get any damage.
Why bother? You know?
You don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta be extra.
Yeah, and Apollo Kage doing I mean, Apollo Kage was definitely being a little extra earlier with that parry fishing.
Oh, he was for sure. But
but he didn't have to.
He didn't have to, and you know, he got it out of his system, I think.
Yeah. And sometimes, you know, that's a good mentality thing. You're just like, all right, I'm just swagging out a little bit. And right now, though, Guts is actually slowly racking up a little bit of damage. Oh, that dash check might have got the kill. And this is Guts counterpick stage. He's really trying to get some kills here. And nair up air, not gonna quite connect. And the cypher goes so high, and the falling explosives are difficult to deal with.
Let's see if he knows the. Okay, I was gonna say the C4 landed on that top plat, but okay, yeah,
C4?
That's probably it. Waits out the air dodge, and like that one, that's just a bad place to be because you gotta air dodge the C4, but you know he can do it whenever he wants. He might immediately detonate it. You don't know. He might wait for the air dodge, and in that case, he did. And what do you do once you don't have the air dodge?
Yeah, you really just don't want to be sticky in any situation. Like that's if a C4 is strapped to you, you're probably in trouble.
Oh, definitely. Like never the good place to be in. An unfortunate SD for Guts. I mean, that was kind of just the way the set went. It was just an uphill battle the whole time.
Yeah, I'm actually really happy I got to commentate Apollo Kage. I love commentating him. He's a good friend, and you know I just like his play. He's got really
very
cool
fun
stuff.
to watch. I mean, we saw him just scrapping with Ike. That's not something we would expect. You know, a lot of people, I don't like fighting Snake. He's gonna throw the projectiles, not gonna interact. He was scrapping that whole time.
Oh yeah, he fighting. Why not? I mean, when you got normals like that, why do you need projectiles?
I mean, I've been on the train that Snake's best projectile is his dash attack.
His body is his best projectile.
Yeah, it really is. He just be flying across the stage. It's like invincible on the arms or something.
Hashtag is a messed up move. Oh man, it's crazy.
And speaking of crazy, we got these Astro A40 headsets from Logitech. Check them out.
Those are so comfortable,
They're
man.
very
Have you
comfortable. Look
ever
how
put
soft
one on?
those are. Yeah, absolutely. Look at those ear ups there. Like, look at the colors these all come in. One for every style, you know?
Yeah, and I think one of the nice things about these headsets is when you're in like a long gaming session, you're gonna be like you have your headset on. You never want it to be messing with your ears. You never want it to be like crushing them or anything. And these ones are super good for that. So, yeah, it's really nice to have headsets like that. So
Yeah, check out Logitech. Check out Astro A40s, man. They're comfortable, and that's all our time.
yeah. So hey, thank you all for watching us. We're gonna be back. Wavedash is gonna be back soon.
Yep.
With another block by some other commentators, but that's gonna be it for us for this weekend. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate all you. Shout out to everybody from NorCal. Shout out to Guildhouse if you're watching right now. And yeah.
Keep it locked here on VG Bootcamp for more Wavedash 2022 presented by Beast Coast.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Peace.
watching, everyone.
your enemies. Warriors Rage is focused on your replay review right now on modified.gg.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to Wavedash. Oh, goodness gracious, it's hot. We have some hot sets. I am Wolfie Scratch, sponsored by Club Smash, and I am joined by PJ. PJ, and from Land Hero and MP Mindplay. PJ, how are you feeling today?
Good, it's good to be back with the SoCal duo, bringing you top 16 action of Wavedash Ultimate Singles, powered by Beast Coast. Big shout out to Beast Coast. I've worked with them in the past. Absolutely love Beast Coast and what they're doing for the scene. Thank you all so much for tuning into the chat. Make sure you check all of the links, everything in the description. Use the commands, check out the bracket. There's going to be a lot of amazing sets coming up. Whether you're here for the Ultimate Singles action, you just want some SoCal shenanigans, it's going to be a lot of fun.
There's a lot of SoCal shenanigans, and so many things aren't here, but honestly, big shouts to Beast Coast. There's a reason why they're up here. They're one of the biggest reasons why they had this happen, PJ, and my goodness, we have some hot sets. A lot of upsets have happened already.
Oh, yeah.
Hungrybox got top 25.
It was an amazing run from Hungrybox. Unfortunately, not being able to bypass the mountain that Midnight is. There's going to be a lot of great loser sets as well. I know Chase is in losers making a run as well. A lot of Palutenas. Andric moving on in the winners. But we are going to be getting into top 32. Looks like, or I think this is top 16. First match of top 16. Tyranx versus Nito. Tyranx coming in from Los Angeles, Southern California. Nito, of course, recently moving to LA as well, but formerly IE. The Box Kazuya, heard around the world, and of course Tyranx, the mix-up demon himself. I'm really excited. I see this a lot.
Tyranx has been performing phenomenally. This is one of the best, one of the breakout tournaments that Tyranx has been really wanting for and really looking for, and now both these players will show up because this is winners quarters into top 16, and only one of them is able to win on through the winners, and the other will have to go on through the losers side. We're going to hop right into this match. Kazuya versus Lucina, game number 1. Let's get it started right here, right now.
This is a best of 5. We're going to be going to small battlefields to start it off. Of course, the platform is going to give Tyranx a little bit more room to land. And of course, Nito, no matter the stage, going to be looking for those wave dash in electric. Speaking of the tournament wave dash, that Kazuya wave dash can be so good. But Lucina is going to play very, very well against the lack of range that Nito is going to have with Kazuya.
Oh,
so
sure.
hoping to see that here.
Oh no, but one mistake that can actually, oh, it didn't mean to input the second one, so that's going to be a huge missed opportunity, and you don't want to give those to Tyranx. They perform so well with it, so trying to call it out with that Dragon Punch, but Rage Drive is available. Burns already one use of it, and now has to be in this really awkward recovery game. Tyranx snipes it out. Nito staying alive, but not for long. Able to secure it out there. Tyranx drawing first blood.
Yeah, the consistency from Tyranx, not only in the disadvantage, but the advantage is going to be that it's so difficult to get away from Kazuya. You have to go for those very simple recoveries, and Tyranx is going to be there with a back air and a forward air, constantly rinse and repeating, but Nito's just throwing out moves. He needs to make something happen.
Really needs to, and honestly, you know, that Dragon Punch, it didn't feel that strong. No, like zoom in, so probably got the weak part about it, but finally sneaks in there, finally to secure it out there with that electric wind god fist on that magical percent, but Tyranx gets rid of it immediately, and once again, Tyranx has been super on point with these edge guards. Can they finish it off? No, not just yet. Nito's going to be staying alive.
The way that Nito has been playing the disadvantage is going to be paramount to their success against Tyranx. If you can get away from Tyranx and the onslaught of ledge pressure and edge guarding, you can get a lot of those really great combo Kazuya 0 to deaths we've been seeing all over Twitter. Nito's one of them that's pioneering it with the box as well. The consistency is going to be scary, but the consistency from Tyranx is just as important with these ledge traps.
Yep, and look at this. Look how menacing Nito is with those forward, and that Dragon Punch calling out once again. So Tyranx in a really awkward position in the up air. Air dodge burn stuck on this ledge. Almost gets it out there. The electric immediately turns it around, but misses the up air. That's a huge missed opportunity. And Tyranx, last time Nito gave it, able to secure it out there, but this surely will take it with that Dragon Punch. And there we go. The upper gonna be able to take it, but Tyranx once again on the advantage state, 59%. Nito gotta make something work.
Struggles are going to be so important, but getting hit with a grab is something you don't want to see versus Kazuya. Those grabs are going to lead into those crazy kill confirms at basically any percent. Tyranx able to get away. The back airs coming out. The landing mix-ups are so important. Electricking the up-down air now. Tyranx has to mix it up more and more.
Now you need to careful because Rage Drive is active now, so a lot of percents to work with. But remember, the Rage Drives have not been really well in this favor because Nito has not been able to hit it. But there we go. Electric lens, but let's get the sweet spot. So here we go right now. A little bit of a scramble situation back onto the home this center stage, but Nito really searching out there, but I love the willingness to stay down, but you gotta stick around, you gotta be careful. Oh, the electric's gonna miss out. That fair calling out the jump. Oh, the Rage Drive is still there, BJ.
Nito takes it with the Rage Drive. It is so difficult for Tyranx because if you do not get those kills before 100%, you're gonna be hit with the Rage Drive, and there you saw it with no shame out of the corner. Tyranx putting on pressure. Nito says, "You are mine." Takes the stock with the Rage Drive. That is so important for Nito. That armor through is going to be absolutely amazing at getting away from those situations. We're getting a little bit of a replay from another set, but
you can't do Chase dirty like that.
There we go.
There we go, back in time, but that was a really good catch there and able to do it out there.
Covering the forward air landing. You're seeing this where Tyranx is going for a lot of buttons on landing, and it's not working out.
And especially like the edge guards that Tyranx has been on point, super on point. You have to be paramount on it, and Tyranx is no stranger to these situations. And really, and every single Rage Drive missed. It didn't work out. Actually, Nito died plenty of times over it, but it was the one time that you mess up, the one time you slip up, armored right through it and gets the Rage Drive confirmed. So we're gonna have to right into game number 2. That's kind of the difficult part about this matchup. You got to be pinpoint accurate, and you got to be that. You got to live on that knife's edge. But Nito able to secure it out there with that clutch.
Crashing back and forth, going back to small battlefield. Tyranx down a game. Nito up 1. Running back and forth in the neutral game. That's going to be so important. Who can get the first kill? Who can get the open up? And Tyranx wants more than just a poke. He wants those pop-ups. He wants those nairs, those up airs, those up tilts. And speaking of pop-ups, that's going to be really important as well. But Tyranx, very good DI to get away from the platform. You do not want to be put on the platform.
Dolphin slash. I mean, that's vulnerability, and they'll have a little bit of charge up on there, try to get that optimal percentage there. But the up smash not going to work out into that up air. Really good stuff. Shields it out there. Great patience. Dancing Blade to get Nito off, and can Tyranx finish it off there? Great stall using the laser. Look at the patience on both of these players, and now Nito has the stage control and Rage Drive. Lands the electric. It's going to be the auto turnaround, but no, too many hits, and now Tyranx doesn't have to worry about the Rage Drop, but you still got to be careful how many moves Kazuya you can put out.
No matter how much people say it, you need a little bit of precision on the punish game as as Kazuya, you're not just going to be able to throw out a bunch of jabs. Eventually, it's not going to hit, and you just waste some time. Tyrant's able to get away. That parry, though, very important. Putting back into a ledge trap situation from coast to coast from the west to the east. Tyrant on an edge guard, gets a border and techs the uppie. That's a really hard uppie to tech because it doesn't have a lot of hit stop. You just have to like know, okay, I need to immediately hit shield, and it's really scary to buffer.
Armored right through using the command
armor's
grab.
important.
Yeah, really good stuff. And I mean, like you said earlier, you have to be really precise on these, and really good tech by Tyrants to stay alive. And now, hopefully, able to secure it out there. The swap in there, I knew it was coming. The 1-2-3 gentleman, not gonna kill it out just right now, but Nito has the ledge trap. Oh, did that hit from behind?
Hello? I think Tyrant's throwing out a button that made the hurt box kind of cross up through Nito and able to get a kill off of it. Hey, if you're Nito, if you're the Kazuya, you're going to take what you can get. The Mishimas don't complain about stock takes.
Yeah, man, they'll throw you off stage, then they throw their kid off stage.
The volcano.
Yeah. The volcano incident.
Oh, that's bad, but somehow Tyrant has been DIing and mixing up the DIs enough to avoid these really long-winded electric wind Godfist combos.
It's going to work out. Just boots Tyrings off. Oh my goodness, Spartan kicks him right into the block zone, but they'll be working out their great patience. I love the command grab. No!
Nice. Okay. So he went for the counter because he was anticipating an up B from the ledge from Nito, and instead he waited to get hit by the up B, but Tyrant said, you know what, I have time, I know the up B is very vertical. Didn't even hit Nito or give an opportunity, just took the stock. Really good patience from Tyrant to know, I can just wait and not hit him back to the stage.
And honestly, in this matchup, you have to be precise with the things, like you said earlier, but Tyrants have to be precise. And the second electric expecting on there, but the DI mix-ups you were talking about earlier, PJ, it's working out, and Nito having a little bit of trouble. Well, we've seen this before when Nito's behind, all of a sudden, you slip up a few times and it's over.
105% the raid drive that took the game. Number one, Tyrings with a self-destruct. Such a big drop, had so much control at 35% Tyrants, but Tyrings choosing the wrong option, goes for the down B instead of the back air, and that's going to cost you.
I should have said that. I was just like, wow, you can still die. You got to be precise, and now Tyrings doing there. But
precision is the name of the game for Tyrants in this matchup, and I think that's just kind of how we're going to move on from, or continue on in the meta of Ultimate against Kazuya, is precision. You need to play these characters that can really put the hitboxes out in the correct spots where you're not going to be risking yourself, and you're seeing this where Tyrants is playing that spacing game, but as soon as Nito gets in, it's so scary. You're taking so much percent. Saw that here, goes for the forward air, utilizes the double jump there to go for the counter instead of going for up B.
He accidentally burned the
double jump.
Early,
yeah, instead of going for like a down B sooner, he fastball double jump. It's just so many things going through your head. You need a double jump, you need to get back, but you also want to put a counter out. It's just too much.
You think it's like when you think about so many things and then all of a sudden it just comes all at once. You're like, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted, man. But hopping right back into this one. Let me say, on this stage, this music is bopping right now. This is a banger, certified banger, and now the only thing banging right now is Nito throwing out those lasers, fighting those shots down. Really good stuff, and we're gonna top into this one because Tyrants, a lot of those small mistakes, unfortunately, when you go against Kazuya, they cost you the arm and the leg, and at this point, it's cost 2 matches so far.
Down tilts, up Bs, Tyrants, tempo checking Nito as much as possible. I know you're going to approach me, and I know I'm going to swat you away for it. And if he can continue this fly swatting gameplay, it's going to be so difficult for Nito to get in. 98% Tyrants going off for an edge guard. I like that forward air attempt from Nito to try to get a reversal, but going a little bit too low with that. Try to get some cheese there, maybe a wall tech situation, get a stock trade. That's 4 electrics from Nito. It's not ability, it's probability. If you throw out 10 electrics, one's bound to hit.
Yeah, I mean, lightning may not strike twice, but Kazuya is just simply built different. And the check as well lands the grab into that forward throw. Really good stuff, but the air dodge burned. In order to get away from that one, tries to get that forward throw with that kick. The Dragon Punch, Drag calls something out there, but Tyrings being really smart, not approaching that, able to stay backwards, and now never tried to go for something out. The patience side PJ, like you said, you gotta be patient, you gotta be precise, because, if you don't, then, Kazuya, he hit you, and then you're gone.
You're gone. No matter what the hit is, Kazuya almost always has a follow-up to it, and the way that Tyrants is playing has been an absolute shutdown here in the back air. 3 stocks to 1. It's not over. Just because you're up on Kazuya, it means nothing. 1 electric is all it takes sometimes, but a very interesting missed input from Nito, but able to pick up anyway, gets the kill on Tyrants. Tyrants 2 stocks to 1 here. landing with a aerial. That's something that Nito was so good at with the Shotos, is conversions off of landing aerials. And you're seeing that where in his Kazuya gameplay, he also gets some really tricky cross-ups. Just more and more gets added to Nito's repertoire as he continues to push the Smashbox meta with Kazuya.
And I think also one thing that kind of speaks about the stage as well, Nito, both of them really benefit from having that platform, but Tyrinx has been getting a lot more often using that delayed air, the delayed up air to try to catch all those tech opportunities. And now Nito on the back foot, Rage Drive is now active, but Tyrinx only at 10%. This is looking like a really healthy thing to be with right now, but you gotta be careful, I mean, because Nito, with his Kazuya, can make those miracles happen because, oh, even the armor through, but now Rage Drive is out, 157. This is looking super good for Tyrinx.
To quote every FGC commentator, you need to do this the old-fashioned way. And sometimes that's just all, you need to, get something happening, get an electric, get a reversal off the ledge. That's not very old-fashioned if you ask me, but somehow gets it. Trades with the Demon Scissors.
Oh!
There it is, what a pickup! Trading the up B with the scissors. Gets a forward air out, but now at 183%, Tyrinx is opting for the pummel percent into a ledge trap situation. You need to find a kill, you need to find it fast enough.
No way.
Oh, he
knew.
For the up
He
B.
knew.
That's not a strong enough punish, so you obviously want an electric. You want some of those combo starters, but a landing back here will take it. Wow. That was scary.
Yeah, no, I mean, Kazuya and Min are the two characters where you never feel comfortable with the lead, because they just hit you away, and honestly, that's a really stressful match happening right now, but oh, goodness gracious. That was something. I mean, I love the patience on Nito's end, knowing that the Dolphin Slash was going to happen by backing up, but like you said earlier, not the strongest punish.
The up air there, scooping the platform. You see, so that is just, that's layers of what Tyrinx is developing in the way he's landing with aerials. So it becomes really difficult to try to scout out how to hit Tyrinx because he's very willing to mix up what button he's hitting to land. So instead there, Nito tried to go underneath because he likes to land with down air, but instead Tyrinx drifting away and back airing are just layers of gameplay that's necessary when you play a floatier character like Lucina.
It could have been also electric as well.
Oh yeah, that's true. If you got an electric, I mean, that could have definitely been the game, but
and especially the dashes as well, because you're going to get mobility while you're at it. So a little bit of missed opportunity there, but hopping right into this stage. And now only get there. The platform actually working out in the favor of Tyrinx to avoid that sequence. And now hopping right into that one. The neutral, Tyrinx was playing super well, but I think this stage can really work super well for Nito.
Alrighty, you see Tyrinx running in and out, just trying to play underneath the platform, but that is going to be the stock. Nito taking it with the electric combo. The crumple is just so lethal. Tyrinx has to make something happen, has to make it happen fast. You don't want to be bleeding out against the Mishimas. Another electric. Here's the platform tech chase, but Nito not drifting on to the stage fast enough.
Can't get it down there, and this is a nightmare. When you have to approach against Kazuya, and then you whiff and you mess up like those sequences, doesn't get it there. It wasn't the correct hit, but is able to just turn around and just do it again?
Yeah, Nito is just absolutely dominant here. Tyrinx has to push the envelope, and that's exactly what Nito wants here. The Kazuya is going to be so much better in those scrap situations than Lucina. Tyrinx getting a little bit impatient. You can't play your patient game when you're down such a fresh 3 stocks to 1. That's the forward smash, but not enough to kill. Kazuya is so heavy.
It's really heavy, and honestly, the stake, it's just looking so good. Able to get that hit. It's going to be not the sweet spot, though, so, but you have so much to work with. All these stocks and Tyrinx. This is the final game as well. Worst possible situation. Now, Nito extending that a little further. The 3 stock is on the board for Nito at this point. Strong hit from anything. Look at there. He's just throwing out the rage drives like it's candy at this point. Does not care. Almost gets the spinning kick and that punch into the kick, but oh no, Tyrinx, it's just crumbling at this point, PJ.
You can't be patient when you have a Mishima up on you. I mean, it's just so difficult. You're up 3 stocks to 1. Nito just basically needs any hit here to happen. Not a shield break there. Nito able to position their shield to get hit with that strong hitbox. 128% though, and uppy out of shield will kill now, so it's just so difficult.
Yeah, you were talking about statistics earlier, and statistically, that's a very hard mountain to climb. So Nito will be able to take it 3-1. Kazuya Mishima. Did you see he did the pose too?
And it was the wrong one.
I know.
Unfortunately. Hey, sometimes it happens. But Nito moving on in the bracket. Tyrinx falling into the losers. What a killer losers. That's the Riptide. Or the Wavedash is the front. The Riptide's the losers bracket, because that'll sweep you up. Like, there's so many killers in the losers bracket. It's absolutely ridiculous, and Tyrinx is going to be added to that list. Nito with a very impressive 3-1, with that game number 4 being anything but close. It was very different than game number 1 and 2, where, or 3, where Tyrinx and Nito were very close. Nito just got the kill early, and that's all she wrote.
It really is, and now Oh goodness, it was just such. It looks so good until it gets bad. You know what I mean? Because like you're able to kind of just stay consistent. But the thing is like, yes, when you're Lucina, you're able to like kind of wall out Nito out. You're able to wall Kazuya out. But the problem is that you slip up once and it's over.
Yeah. That's all it takes sometimes. You see that rage drive was so important game number 1 and pushing you into the counter pick advantage. It's just so many things you have to account for versus Kazuya. But Tyrants, I feel like, was really, really confident until he wasn't. Until you lose that stock early, it just becomes so difficult.
It just happens to the best of us, honestly. And, you know, when you're playing against Kazuya, you get super uncomfortable because, boom, you know, you hit with the electric, you get hit with like 4 of them. That, you know, that he's just ripping out, the auto turnaround coming into play. And, you know, unfortunately, you know, able to work it out there. Great stuff by Club Smash's own Nito. Able to take it over there. But, PJ, that matchup looks kind of rough when you're behind.
Yeah.
And, I have to go right that one, but, oh. Really good stuff that's happening on there, but shout outs to Club Smash. That is my sponsorship as well. They're able to sponsor Nito as well. Please follow us. We're able to help out with the setups and as well as making sure that the tournament's running smoothly with all the things with the VOD stations as well. They're able to do so much with there. We're going to help you with the tournaments with it there. You can just hit us up anytime and graphics as well. R_BB with these nice presses. They're able to do so much for you and merch as well. We can help you with a lot of services in there. And off-stream VODs are available at the Club Smash events. Wavedash right now, we actually have a lot of VOD setups. So if you want to do it, just scan that QR code. Or you can go on there on the YouTube at Club Smash TV. We got everything covered for you. We got everything to do. And let me tell you right now, shout out to Club Smash, which is so much. And also know that Shark Tank is every Tuesday in San Marino, California. So if you're all around, you know, make sure to stop on by. We're going to help you out. We got those nice VOD stations. Like I said earlier, we got some food. We also got nice games. But, you know, shout out to Club Smash. They're the reason why I'm here as well. Really good sponsorship. But, you know, we got some more games coming up right now, PJ.
Yeah, I was trying to look to the stage. I think I see AC versus Sen to carry off into top 16. That's going to be a very interesting match. AC, of course, being the old man of SoCal, as we like to endearingly call him, the Snake player coming in as I think he's a Brawl veteran.
Snake and Meta Knight.
Snake and Meta Knight, yeah. So we have two things, and hopefully we get to see the Meta Knight so the world can see what SoCal's been complaining about on Twitter. And, of course, Sen being the Utah #1 player representing Utah with a Ness heard around the world.
And Utah #1 by miles.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It's not even close. Sen able to do it so well. But
before anything, first and foremost, in the bottom right of the screen,
oh, that's right,
Aver is one of the sponsors of this, and Aver has not only a webcam, but that on the left is a portable recording station. So you can go to your majors and have it plugged in. It's very simple. It's just a plug-and-play setup, and once you do plug it in, it'll record your VOD matches. You don't need a whole laptop. You don't need to have a dedicated area. You just plug it in and get ready.
Plug and go. It's mobile. I like that. That's
big,
really good
big shout out to Aver Media for what they're doing here, and I'm looking forward to seeing them at more events as they continue.
I do too. Yeah,
I think there's so many great matches, and there's only so many streams that can be played on. Hopefully, and maybe they'll work on like some portable commentary stuff too. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be sick. I mean, Land Hero's already doing that as well.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I really like that too. Because honestly, the worst part about it is that when you don't see those sets, they get lost to time.
Yeah.
You never get to see them again. But I got a Snicker. All right, let's go. But do you think we'll see the Snake or the Meta Knight against the Ness? You're the smart one here, man.
I'm the smart one. That's great.
Yeah.
I think most likely we're going to see the Snake to start. Actually, no, it wouldn't make sense. I want to see Meta Knight. I think Meta Knight is going to be a very competent or solid character against Ness. It's weird to say, but I think that the burst ranges are going to be really important to covering the floatiness of Ness, as well as having that backer to edge guard. So Snake is really big. The explosives get eaten up with down B, and the forwarder is just so good at edge guarding Snake, so maybe we'll see a Meta Knight. I personally am a very big fan of Meta Knight, and especially AC, so that's going to be my call. I don't know. I'm sitting here casting. They're up there on the big stage. Beautiful stage setup by Beast Coast once again. Big shout out to Beast Coast.
Yeah, big shout out to Beast Coast. I mean, like I said earlier, they're at the center for a reason. They have to make everything happen here, and also, VG Bootcamp is the one we're going on right now, but I mean, like, I understand, like, I like that logic, though, with that Meta Knight, because I was honestly thinking, because Snake, it can be a little rough in that matchup, and Meta Knight, with the shortness, with the combo game, and the offstage threat, I think that's the big one.
Yeah, the offstage threat's going to be really important. Sakurai, I was talking to one of the Mexican casters. I'm so sorry I forgot your name, but I will make sure I credit you properly later. There was a Mexican caster that was telling me that because of the way that Sakurai has buffed Meta Knight, I think this is the platonic ideal of what Sakurai thought Meta Knight should play as. You know what I'm saying? So we saw Brawl, he was overpowered. Smash 4 was very different, very combo heavy. Now you're seeing a character that has a really good kind of dash in, dash out game and a strong edge guarding game with that back air buff. So I think that this is the Meta Knight that that we're going to be seeing if we do see many more Smash games in the future. This kind of design philosophy where Meta Knight has a little bit of a stubbier normals, stubbier grab, but gets those really long-winded up air combos as well as edge guards. So, you know, that's going to be so much better against Ness than what Snake can do.
It's such a threat because they kill you off top and they also kill you off the side. You have to worry about NATO. You have to worry about the extensions using down air. That was actually, honestly, I like those. Those look sick.
There's side B gims too where you don't get the last hitbox and it puts you right to the stage. So if you try to up B with Ness, it gets eaten away. But looks like we're getting Snake. We were building up the Meta Knight, but we're getting Snake anyway. AC saying, you know what, PJ, I'm going to do it for the fans. I know there's a lot of people that know Snake as, or AC as the Snake.
Yeah, he was just like, you dumb. You know? But let's get this match underway. Wakes the B-Skulls and Metafy. Let's get it on. Send Paragon versus AC, and the C4 wasn't on the center of the platform. It's not going to cover it out. The grenade trade's going to be a huge part of it. Snake is quite heavy in order to work with it, but what I'm really scared about is what's going to happen on the other side, and AC getting chased down by it, and that little ground symbol, that means Sen does have a Metafy, so do don't check it out there, but you got to be careful. Great usage of the down air in order to break that up B, but my goodness, Sen is pushing this advantage hard.
Ooh. Man, Sen is all over AC. AC starting off with a couple percent of his own. 74% is nothing to scoff at, but AC has been put in disadvantage. Now we're seeing how AC plays his advantage, putting Sen in the corner, but the immediate dash attack is so important. It's just such an active hitbox with great range that's going to give you a lot of room when your opponent is trying to pressure you in the corner, but sometimes you just got to let it rip. That yo-yo will take the stock over AC.
He had the right idea, but just the wrong execution. Has a grenade in hand, but just gonna absorb that back up. All of it. Look how much that just healed. Look at it.
He's back to 70.
So much. 78 back on that board, and now AC, that backer would have killed. You know, honestly, if Sen was at a higher percent, but gets it out there and cuts it recovery short. Jeez, AC, that's a child. Calm down.
Yeah, I'm sure there's something in the Geneva Convention that doesn't allow that, but AC says, I don't care. The Snake is going to be so great, so explosive. And there's not a lot of bombs been going off, but now recently, as AC approaches the higher percent, is going to go for a lot more grenade trades to try to bring the percent back closer to a better spot. But this pressure from Sen has been absolutely crazy. That's the thing about Sen's Ness that's so important, is really willing to just go for like a hit and then do that up B, start pressure, start mix-ups, and it's just so difficult to land back into a comfortable position for AC.
And he'll hit you with it. That's the worst part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did it against, able to do it against that, the Marth Ignace, remember? I thought he had it, but he cut it off, flipped their wings, AC. Oh, goodness gracious. Sen is playing this matchup to the T right now, able to get it down, and that's going to be a huge whiff punish. Look at this damage quickly, stacking up even more. AC gets comboed all into 49, 63 continues run, and look at that. The grenade action working in favor. Come back, Sen.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Sen was feeling something magical, but unfortunately, the PSI magic wasn't going to be able to connect there. Unfortunate, and you don't want to give AC an opportunity to get back. Of course, fire moves do make explosive immediately explode in this game, so the grenades are going to be a lot harder to pull when you're in PK fire as an escape option. And Sen able to take it there. Wow, that was kind of crazy dominant. I mean, I know the stocks were close, but that was a very unorthodox attempt to go for an up B read, and it's all over.
It was Sen's game to lose.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
So, I mean, this interaction, a lot of things are happening, and then look at this, able to use it out there. This was the sick one, able to cut off the recovery with like that, and there we go. We talked about the Midnight earlier. Look at that clip. Perfectly done, perfectly placed with surgical precision, and now we're having to see how this works out. We were hyping this for a reason because, we both believe this is actually the correct choice.
No, I do definitely think that this is the way that AC is going to give some challenge to Sen here. The Meta Knight, of course, you're going to be seeing a lot of that utilization of the short hop and the double jumps away to position burst option with punishing like dash attack and down and dash throw, which will be really, really good at getting combo starters. You need that percent to start so that your edge guards get more lethal, but at this percent you see Sen is just jumping away from AC, not giving them any of the grounded options. You're not seeing any dash attack. Now you finally do see one. Are we going to get it to start it off? Oh, the nair sending the wrong way.
Oh, it's sending the wrong way in the down smash. Gonna be out there, but AC, got that old man patience, waiting for an opportunity.
I love it.
Yeah, old man patience working out. There we go. The down does boom, boom. Able to get it down there, but the PK fire barely missing out. Great usage of the double jump, chasing it down. Nope. We'll be staying alive, and oh goodness gracious, it's just kind of hard. No! Gets executed just like that. Explodes the tornado.
That was such a call out from Sen 2 to go for that. I mean, the tornado attempt from AC was an interesting way to mix up, but that forward smash did not take it.
Oh, goodness gracious. I flinched.
Yeah, I know.
DJ saw it too. I flinched too, but there we go. the bear able to get it down. You know, nice back air, put a nickel in the nice back air jar. You're not allowed to say that one, holding it down there with that, but touching it there with the low toes, and now we're backing into this neutral game as these low percentages and the magnet.
Scary, wow.
Oh, dude, this is terrifying. But both of them, this is looking like a really competitive match. But Sen's just like, okay, if you're gonna hold that, I'm just gonna do a counterplay.
The multi-jabs are going to be really good at taking up a lot of space in one area, but it's not quite enough there in that situation. A lot of side Bs coming out, getting a jab out of the grab. AC looking to take another one. I mean, you're at 12% on the ledge. You see, I feel like AC is like scouring for a dash attack. He wants something to happen.
Wants a repeat. He's saying, I won't mess this one up, I promise. And there we go, the dash back near that corner, trying to get it out there, but clips him out.
Wait a minute. Oh, the Nair.
out.
I really want to see a ladder combo there.
We'll get one eventually, you know.
It's bound to happen.
It's a given.
Bound to happen.
Yeah, but AC, gets sniped out there. My goodness, phenomenal stuff from their Send. Playing this matchup super well, and the mix is up there. Look at this, just constantly keeps you guessing. Here comes the stomps into the ladder.
There it is. Is this going to be it?
S.
Send is like, nah, the commentators, I know about the lore of the SoCal Meta Knights. I know what they want.
That was really smart. I think Sen actually put it down there. No, we'll be able to stay alive.
Is that a kill? Okay, the down smash doesn't find him, but that was scary. The forward smash coming out. AC is all over it. Forward air is coming out as well.
Okay, able to get it done down right now, but that Nair from Send, it's such a good move. The boxing out there, trying to get another smash attack.
Dude, he's trying to schmix with that.
Calm down, Sen. AC, he's just you know, a hardworking man. He's trying to get all this done there. Dimensional Cape able to get out of that corner. PK. Oh, it's just stalling at this point. Sen looking for a solid hit, and now gets the reverse. So AC stuck in this corner. Great usage of the shuttle loop in order to get himself out, but Sen is just willing to stall.